8. Ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear that...
Hear a song? Freeze! Rest his head on a pillow made of concrete. Yeah.
We put him in Massey.
That's called Pearl Jam. You ever see Pearl Jam live?
After these messages, we'll be right back. Wake up in the morning, there's a slap around the place. Wake up in the morning, there's a crackle in your face. Wake up in the morning, there's a pop that really says, Rice Krispies to you, and you, and you. Pour on the milk and listen to the snap that says it's nice. Pour on the milk and listen to the crackle of that rice. Get up in the morning to the pop that says it's rice. Hear them talking Rice Krispies.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Bruh.
Oh, right! To call you stupid would be an insult to stupid people!
Dante, you're a big cat, fat cat, mean cat. Ate all the food that we fed you today. You got fish on your face, big disgrace. Kicking your litter all over the place, singing, we will scratch you.
I want you to know that I've smoked pot.
Are these your drugs?
Look, Dad, it's not
Where did you get it?
Dad,
Answer me. Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You, all right? I learned it by watching you.
Parents who use drugs have children who use drugs.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it.
Well, hey and howdy, everyone. Welcome to Monday. This is BF. I'm live, and this is the vibe. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome to Monday. Ready or not, here it comes. You can't hide. Monday comes for us all, everybody. How are you doing today on this fine Monday it is? Oh, let's get the work whistle going. It's 12 o'clock where I'm coming to you from on the East Coast of the United States right here. I hope you're ready to hang out with me for the next 3 hours, folks. What kind of weekend did you all have? Let's see. Cold and blustery is kind of what comes to mind. Right now, you can hear the wind. I mean, I have some decent windows in my house, but they're no match for these, like, sometimes 40. We said they were reported to have 50 plus mile an hour wind gust here. I'm here on the East Coast of the United States. We had at least 49,000 of our local residents that still don't have any power. So fingers crossed. Let's hope that the power stays on. Let's hope my internet stays on. Because all weekend I was getting the brownouts, folks. I guess that's what they call it, even when it's from a windstorm or whatever. The cable was going out, and then you wait a couple seconds later, and then the power would go out. And they were taking turns doing that all weekend. So let's keep our fingers crossed and see if we can keep the power going for 3 straight hours, because that's how long we're going to be here, folks. We're going to have 3 hours of fun right here in the midday. Welcome to BF Live The Vibe. We're going to do our regular fun stuff. We're going to do the other news or the not so serious news. I got a few stories we'd like to talk at in length. I got a miserable news history moment from Bob Levy. We'll do Soulful Horoscope since it's Monday. We got to read those. And ladies, I must let you know that the gauntlet has been thrown down because Dead Fool among them, he really filled up my box because we're going to do Bricked Up today. We're going to get Bricked Up today. I'm not settled in on any final mix, folks, but I am going to try to mix things up where we do maybe Bricked Up one day, and then we do just for Juicy Man Meat for the ladies another day, and we'll mix in Psych Lab certain days. It's not a perfect thing, but we're going to figure it out as we go. We're going to have a lot of fun every day of the week for 3 hours a day, 5 hours a day, and the people we're going to do it with, some of them are backstage, so I'm going to bring them in right now. He's my friend. He's yours. He's in somebody else's room. He's from the Great White North. He's Bobby Nick.
Oh, yeah.
What do you got there, buddy? What's up? Whose room you infiltrating, buddy?
It's New Girls.
I thought it might have been. I saw it backstage real quickly and everything. I'm like, that looks like a New Girl room. So how you doing, buddy, man? So I'm not even going to ask you to put a number on how many, but it would be kind of fun. How many podcasts do you think you did since Friday, since we last met?
Oh, shit.
Put you on the spot like that, boy.
I don't know.
You got a better chance of counting cigarettes that you smoked.
That's right.
Holy
right,
bull.
yeah.
Oh my goodness, buddy. So yeah, it's cigarettes smoked or podcast. It's a little hard keeping up with kind of what you do more. But I know that you were probably on a lot of shows this weekend, and we'll talk about it now. You're going to be doing a show following this show today, right?
I am.
Right.
Yeah, it's going to be called definitely not the Lunatic Lounge.
Right.
Even though it's going to be featuring a lot of the same people.
All the same people, just same people, different order, different time, but fun to be had, folks. So we're going to have this early fun here from 12 to 3. We're going to hang out for a couple, 3 hours. And then right after that, at approximately 3:10 East, Bobby and the friends are going to be doing his thing. So this is just the beginning of our day of fun. And another dude that we like to have fun with, he looks a little busy backstage, so I'll give him a second. I'm going to bring him in. I got the thumbs up. He's my friend. He's yours. He's the newest friend to the BF Live, the Vibe crew. He is Chops.
Morning, good evening, good night. What up, everybody?
Oh, look at this. Chops is not. He must have got rescued. What's up, buddy? With the set change.
I was sent bolt cutters, and they've worked marvelously so far. I'm able to access the house.
Oh my goodness!
How you doing?
Oh, great. But honestly, no, it just got way too cold in that garage, man. Like we're now into the snow has not stopped for the last couple of days, which I'm loving it, but I'm sure everybody else isn't these days.
Well, you look much more free and you look more in your kind of new surroundings here, buddy. You look comfortable and free. You got some good daylight coming in there. How's your weekend, man? You got the winds going on that's happening for a lot of us?
Oh, no, I was sick all weekend. I stayed in the house. I had a fever to break, and man, did it break last night.
Wow. Well, that's good, man. I'm glad that you're at least getting over it. But yeah, I was saying, Chops, it was hella windy here. We're getting up to 50 mile an hour gust, kind of where I'm at on the East Coast of the United States, buddy. And there's still many of us without power. So I keep my fingers crossed that my power and my internet last for the show.
And you guys are not used to that type of wind. Sorry.
That's okay. What are you saying? Good luck, Bobby Nick.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck. I hope.
Yeah.
I hope things calm down for you there.
All right. Well,
we got a little bit of wind here, but it's not that bad. It's not.
No, it's hella gusty. Like many of the older trees that are falling, 30-year-old trees that are well rooted in the ground. Even some of those are being blown over. That gives you any indication of how strong the winds are around here. But look, I'm here with you guys now. I feel safe. The Chops has been rescued. You're in New Girls Room. You're prepared to do a show after this show. So what do you say we start off this fun? It is Monday, February 17th. I know we got friends hanging out in the chat, and I know they're eager to talk to us. So here comes the time, fellas. We're going to have fun today. I'm going to grab my glasses. I'm going to go to my elements, and I'm going to run the opening chat family check-in, and we're going to do it and get into it. Let's play some of these. Let's do, wait a minute. Not that one.
Who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck?
Not quite yet. Let me see. How about this? He sounds like somebody's having a case of the Mondays.
Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
Not here on BF Live the Vibe. We're going to hang out, folks, because we're doing it. Whereas we're doing it. I can't.
We're doing it.
We are doing it. So the glasses are grabbed. The element is about to be ran. This is BF Live the Vibe stream show 248, making our way up to 250 shows. I'm super excited about that. And I'm super excited for the opening chat family check-in for Monday, folks. Let's go.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
It is Monday. You will talk amongst yourselves. You will talk to me when Roberto Nicholas, and we are going to have a vibe put down today. I will remind you, as always, that my PayPal preset options are always usually pinned at the top of the chat. Flex316 checking in from down under, making the vibe worldwide. Checks in number 2. Your number 1 Flex.
Good day.
Good day from down under. My big sister Kathy checks in and says, hello, Flex316 and Hoya. You get the digital kiss. What's up, big sis, in the chat? That was 8:30 this morning. Pecan checks in and says, Goonie Gugu, you begonias, unga bunga, gano, gano, gano. Well, let's get our first ganos in here, because I can know what you're trying to get me to do. Gano. What are you going to do, Pecan? Hey, Chops or Bobby Nick, did you happen to see SNL 50 last night, the 50th anniversary of Saturday Night Live?
I did not. No, I gotta. I'm waiting for it to pop up on
I didn't know it was still running on television.
So I'm
Say that again, Chops.
I'm going to check it out.
I had no idea it was running on television still.
Yeah, well, it's funny. I guess they put Saturday Night Live on Sunday, which I always kind of find kind of funny, just in principle. But yeah, they finally had the big show that they were hyping for so many years, and I got to say, it wasn't really too bad. It wasn't bad at all, and they had a lot of the older people that you kind of known throughout the years. They had your Steve Martins and your Martin Shorts, and a lot of the people that have hosted the show many times and have been on the show a lot. They did fun stuff with the Weekend Update. Overall, I think it was fun.
If they were alive, they were on the show. It seems like.
Yeah, Chevy Chase was there, but he didn't really do anything. Bill Murray did a little bit for Weekend Update that was pretty fun, of the top 10 Weekend Update reporters of all time.
Yeah, I saw a clip of that. Yeah.
Saw the clip of that. That was fun. Yeah. He had fun with that. He did that very well, so that was good. Let me see. Pecan shouts out my sister Kathy. Terry Nee says, do you feel it? Well, I don't know if you feel that, Terry Nee. But we're going to be feeling something later on when we get bricked up with Terry Nee, because he submitted me a neat piece for Bricked Up. What's up, Terry Nee? Oh, shit. The Reverend knows it's about to go down when he hears oh, shit in the ATL. Oh, yeah. Tits McGee checked in and says, it's Tuki's fault. Happy Family Day to my chat. Okay, now wait a minute. We got to get into it. That's a very Canadian reference, and the reason I know it's a Canadian reference is just before the show, Bobby Nick said, Happy President's Day to you all, guys, and Happy Family Day. And we said, what? We don't do that here, Bobby Nick. And I said, well, hang on tight when the show starts, because we're about to have a Canadian Corner. And now, coming to you from the Great White North, it's Bobby Nick's Canadian Corner.
It's a beauty way to go. Oh, beauty, go. Okay. Oh, beauty, go.
That's right, folks. It's a show within a show. It's Bobby Nick's Canadian Corner. And whenever something comes up uniquely Canadian that we don't thoroughly understand, we like to turn it to our boy Bobby Nick in the Great White North, who explains to us. Now, Bob, here in the States, it is President's Day. We used to have like Lincoln's birthday. We had Washington's birthday. It was combined into President's Day. That's what it is today. But then you said it was something else up in Canada, buddy. Tell us what it is in Canada today.
It is Family Day, a holiday created, I think it was in the 90s, to celebrate families and for families to celebrate together. because keep the family together, right?
All
So
right.
us Canadians
All right.
like to do that, and
All right.
this is the day to do it. I mean, do it every day, but of course, maybe it should be recognized. I think
How
you guys
big of
should
a
have-
holiday is it? Like, do they have Family
mean-
Day gift cards and stuff like that?
Good question, Pops.
You know what? I don't know about gift cards or anything, but I know that celebrations are going on all over the town. Even with how cold it is out right now,
Really?
there's get-togethers. People are playing hockey,
So
doing all
people won't
kinds
go out
of
of their
stuff.
way.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very
That's
nice.
pretty. That's a pretty cool. Now let me ask
The
you
whole
this.
idea is bring the whole family, and just get together and be family.
We always talk about the weird coincidence or not of our holidays, American versus Canadian, buddy. Now, I'm just curious, like, did you guys go, hey, they're having President's Day, so let's make it Family Day? Like, why? How is it that day? Did you just convert our President's Day into Family Day? Is what I'm getting at, I guess.
I really don't know. I couldn't tell
I
you
wonder.
that. I don't
They're
know
like-
what the motives of the government.
The impetus, yeah. They're like, hey, we like having a holidays just like the Americans do, but we don't have the neat names or the reasons for them, so we're going to call it Family Day. But that's cool, Bob. You give me a cool vibe of that because you're telling me I'm seeing people going out to the restaurants or whatever, playing hockey out in the town circle, if you will. I got all these kind of pictures, uniquely Canadian things in my head. Well, there you go, folks. That's why we come here and do the vibe, because here in the States, it's President's Day, but up there in Canada, they do it different, and it's called Family Day. And that was a Canadian Corner.
And now, coming to you from the Great White North, it's Bobby Nick's Canadian Corner.
It's a beauty way to go. Oh, beauty, go. Okay. Oh, beauty, go.
There you go. We're having it. We're doing it. We already learned something. And we're not even out of the chat family check-in yet.
I love that theme song so damn much.
Love it. FJM checks in and says, good afternoon, guys. What's up, FJM? How you doing, buddy? Good afternoon, neighbor. I think is that a Canadian? Or that's for me. That's right. You're down here. You're with me. Hey, how you doing, FJM? Pecan shouts out Tyranny and the Reverend Wild Bill. Tits McGee gets a shout out from Pecan as well as FJM. And Pecan checks in and says, we are doing it.
We're doing it.
Because he knows we are doing it. We're starting off this week, folks. So let's go. Hey, Pecan from Tits McGee. Hello, Pecan from my sister Kathy. FJM checks in with the salutes. Hello, Terry Nee from my big sister Kathy. Trigger My checks in and says, hello, everyone.
Hello.
What's up, Trigger My? It's go time, says Queen Tiff with 3 Fs checking in. She knows what's up. You get the kiss. There you go, Queen Tiff. Hoya and Howdy from Skull checking in on Monday, buddy. How you doing, Skull? Oh, my God. Hey, did you happen to see any Perry on Bob Levy on Out of the Coffin over the weekend, Bobby Nick, or any of you guys? Perry made an appearance.
I didn't catch any. No, I was too busy podcasting, I think.
I would imagine that. It was so funny because the night before on the Perry Caravella live stream, he broke out one of these pleather jackets and he was given cash to cut the sleeves off of it, Bob. Of this like pleather jacket,
Oh,
this leather
really?
coat. And then right away, all the messages come in about how rare the coat is. Macy's don't have any more in stock. You're never going to replace it and everything. And then he ends up doing Bob's show on Saturday. And Bob, Bob's all about the leather jackets, right?
Uh-huh.
So that was funny.
Yeah.
So all Perry wanted to do the night before was saying, I'm not doing a show at Bob because I got to get the Macy's to order more replacement jackets with their full sleeves on them. And they froze his cards. It was a whole thing. The whole weekend was fucking crazy, man.
Oh,
no. Maybe if we get over to Perry Talk on Twitter X, we can look in on all that. Hey, Tits from my sister. Wow, Bill gets a shout out love from my sister. Aku checks in. Aku, hardworking, says... So, still recovering, but no longer bedbound. Time to see how long I can manage the snow blower. But you gonna get it. Go on and get it.
Get that snow.
Go make that snow happy by blowing it. How you doing there? Go give it a blowjob. What's up there? Here we go. Nope. I'm not hooked in. My board's not hooked in, I realized there. I have to do my sound check. Oh, I have to get that back. FJM, you're getting the shout out love from my sister right there. He did worse than Pot. Oh, that guy that was in the opening liftoff reel. That's Stephen Collins, I think he is. Worse than Pot. Let's see. Aku, how are you? My sister wants to know about how you're feeling. What's up, Yin, says Terry Nee. That's a regional. That's regional slang for you all or Ewans. Reenie X checks in on this Monday. Hey, Reenie girl. What's up? Come on. Let's get Monday started right with Matt. Bones up, buddy. 666. It is a pairing night. We will be in the chat tonight. 5 Pacific, 8 o'clock East. Trigger My gets the shout out love from Pecan. Tiff is getting the shout out love from my sister. Good afternoon, Kathy from FJM. Do you feel that? And he's throwing a pickle out there. Ooh, I don't know what you're feeling there. Oh, I got too many sounds playing. Let me see. Hey, Pecan shouts out Queen Tiff. Matt, hello from my big sister. Skull gets the shout out love from Pecan. Trigger My gets the love to Pecan. Cheers, everyone, from Donkey checking in, guys. Donkey's checking in. Come on.
Donks. Yeah.
We had a hell of a party on Rumble on Saturday night, Bobby Nick. Rumble's working out really good, buddy. Is that like a dirty word on here on Facebook, on YouTube? Rumble's a dirty word, right?
I don't think so. Yeah,
bro, it's really working out good. Where we kind of do like we start the show and then we kind of just make it Rumble exclusive. And man, we are like pulling out some videos. And Bob, I got to mix in some music, and I didn't feel so uptight about throwing in some songs and having some fun, man. It was a great time.
You don't have to worry, man. Yeah,
because normally when I do it on YouTube, I keep it to kind of things that are made in this universe and all, so I don't have to dabble too much in the cleaning things up from copyright. But we had a lot of fun. You got to join us on Replayables on Rumble, man. We had our best crowd yet. We had our best crowd. They were very generous with the Rumble rants over there, and people were finding us really good. Rumble's getting a lot better.
It is. 100%. I agree.
Whoa. Aku doesn't know what hit him. He says, I don't know what hit me, but I vaguely remember chatting on Saturday. Yeah, Aku, I'm listening to more of that Dave Rabbit stuff. I got more coming up in my feed, those radio shows. All are having a great day. I'm having a fantastic one. Damn, there you go. Bring that energy. All right. He's getting the love from my sister Kathy in the wave. Hey, Kathy from Matt. Pecan and Donkey Kongton from Skull. Terry Nee says, can't believe Jake is 6'2". How did we learn that Jake is 6'2"?
Hudson?
What's up, guys?
I guess what he's talking about. Dirty Jake, I know. Hey, Donkey Kongton from Bones Up from Matt. Aku gets a shout out love from Pecan. So far, so good, Reenie. That's all you can hope for a lot of days, right? What's up, Donkey Kongton? 100% says FJM. A Skull checks in and lets us know that he had a good weekend and he's laughing.
Nice.
That's awesome, man. Great. Let's bring our energy to the week. Matt gets the love from Donkey Kongton. Reenie's got fingers crossed for it. She's hopeful for more of a better day. She's hanging on tight. Hang on tight there, girl. Reenie X, you get the love from Pecan. We got the bones going up, the soul bones going up from Donkey Kongton. Donkey gets the shout out love from my big sister. Matt bones up to Donkey Kongton from Pecan. Matt shouts out Pecan right back with the bones up. Donkey says cheers to Kathy. Brick to the third power. We have a great bricked up segment. You know, Deadfool was in the chat Friday and he said as much. He says, BF, don't worry. Before the end of the show, I'm going to have your inbox full with shit. And he did not disappoint. So we're going to have a good brick. He was not lying. Let's see. No. Bricked up 3. Pecan, you get the love from Reenie. Pecan cheers from Donkey Kongton. Hey, Kathy from Reenie X. FJM says the wind comes over the mountains. Bobby Nick, did you shout out love from Pecan right there?
Pecan.
Skull wants what he always wants, buddy. Pop that top, baby boy.
Nope, not happening, Skull. But Skull,
not happening,
motherfucker.
Skull, hey, that's nice to give a Skull out. Hey, Mama Nick, you got the love from Tits McGee. It's a two-kiss.
Yeah.
Hey, Mama Nick.
Good to see you. Good to see you, Tits.
Cigarettes up and smoke them if you got them from our boy Matt checking in, Bobby Nick.
That's right. Good to see you, Matt.
Skull's getting a shout out love from my sister, and Skull gives it right back. Johnny A checks in on this Monday and says, smash the like.
Johnny.
We're going to have some fun stories. I got bikini reports in there, everything. 18 podcasts, 2 cartons of cigarettes. That's FJM's guess for your weekend, Bobby Nick. 18 podcasts, 2 cartons. It's probably not a bad guess, really. He escaped. Mud Sharks Unite checks in on this Monday. Hey, bro. Saw you in the chat hanging out the other day, right? Oh, where's it? Oh, wait a minute. I'm looking for the wrong sound. I was looking for your shark sound, buddy. Here we go. Oh, I know where it is. Here we go. Oh, boy. It's a Monday, folks. Here we go. There you go. Mud Sharks Unite. Skull says Chops has his snow shoveling gloves on. Uh-oh.
No.
You don't have more now that you're indoors and warm? No more gloves?
Oh yeah, not right now. I mean, as soon as I get sweaty palms again, absolutely.
I was going to say, I mean, we did that. I showed you that video of that Carpe product about the palm sweat and stuff. We got to get you some of that Carpe.
Yep.
Got to get you some of that.
I do need to get it.
Hey, Mud Shark Unite, you got the shout out love from Pecan. Chops freedom is priceless. Checks in and says, so glad our efforts paid off. Thank you. Chops freedom is priceless, man. They came in with did they lower like a thing down? You had to hang on to it and get.
Absolutely. Well, no, they forgot the parachute, so they kind of just tossed it right out. Most of it survived.
Oh my goodness. Hey, Pecan, you get the give the shout out love to Chops Talk. Mud Sharks Unite gets the shout out love from my sister. Chops captors let her guard down. Mandy Diff checks in on this Monday and says, BF Live, Captain Nick and Chops.
Oh, Mandy.
The president fishing expert. Pecan gives a shout out love to Johnny A. Skoll shouts out Mandy Diff. Reenie X laughs at Tiff with 3 Fs. Donkey Kongton just throws an S up there based on something else he left behind. That's for savings. Hey, Pecan from Johnny A. Mandy Diff gets a shout out love from Pecan. Chops freedom is priceless says, while we got him in the house, my understanding is he's still changed to a desk. Shit, well, there's levels to this, I guess. You got him in the big house now, but he can only stay in one room of the big house.
Still captured, I'm just not freezing.
We'll get there. That's right. Johnny, good to see you from my sister. Skoll gets a shout out love from Donkey Kongton. Hello, Kathy from Johnny A. Donkey Kongton, you get the shout out love from Skoll. Mandy Diff shouts out Tiffany, Pecan, Skoll, Flex, Kathy, Donkey Kongton, and Johnny. Johnny says watching KB trash SNL was gold. Really? Well, you didn't do it on Twitter or X because I understand that Mr. Brennan no longer has his Twitter X.
No, gone. I seen that today. I was like, oh shit. I don't even know what he did. But,
and what's with him running his mouth to the cop when he got pulled over and got 4 citations? Did you see that video?
I didn't see the video, but yeah, I heard about it.
Totally made he totally made an ass out of himself. It was so.
Kevin or his brother?
We're talking about Kevin.
Kevin,
Kevin,
yeah. Like, how did he not get arrested? How did he not get arrested? Was what I heard he said to the cops. I don't understand.
I'm going to say because he's white. He's a white bitch because he just looked like he just come off like a cranky old man. Oh wait, damn, you're a bitch. You're a bitch. That's real good things to say to the.
Wasn't he saying I'm going to fight you or something like that?
Yeah. Come eat when you don't have all this stuff. Yeah, you don't have your cop stuff. Like all the trash talking shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah. R.I.P. Norm from Cheers. What R.I.P. Norm? What we got? Oh, Norm Macdonald. Oh my God, yeah. They talk.
Yeah.
Bro. That dude was the beast. You talk about a dude that didn't give a fuck about anybody corporate when he did that weekend update, Bobby, Nick, and Chops. Yeah. That dude went for the jugular every week. Yeah. He was going in on OJ or anybody. He didn't care about like saving feelings or anything like that. Everybody was equal to him.
That's awesome and very rare.
It was. He gave no fucks about corporate or nothing. Blumels checks in on this Monday and says, Bobby Fran, Bobby Nick, Chops, and the chat family. What do you know from Blumels checking in?
No, motherfucker. Good to see you, Blumels.
What's up, Blumels? Happy Monday. Let's do it. Let's get into it. Oh, there's your sound. Come on, man. FJM says the ground's so wet the wind makes it easy for the trees to come down. Yeah, so that's the situation we have here. We just had a good soaking. We had a couple of snows. We had a couple of rain mixed in there that melted all the snow, just gave you more groundwater. And then now we have those high winds that are just really taking down all these big trees around here. Blumels defense lawyer gets a shout out love from Skoll. Skoll gets a shout out love right in return from Blumels. Blumels gets a shout out love from Pecan and says Gano. Blumels says that game was something else yesterday, wasn't it? LOL. That game. Let's see. Lawyer Rob says Mandy Diff. Awesome says Reenie X. Pecan shouts out, gets a shout out love from Blumels divorce lawyer. Oopa says Mandy Diff. FJM gives the thumbs up. What's this all about, Alfie? What's this all about?
Don, welcome in.
Don's checking out. It's family day up in Canada. If you're up there, Don, that's what it's all about. How you doing there, buddy? The Canadian Corner theme song takes up way too much space in my head. That's right. That's why we do it, man. This is fun. Don, you're getting.
Uh-oh.
Okay, yeah.
What did I say?
You went silent and both me and Bob.
You just froze for a second there.
Okay. Me and Bobby both looked at each other going, was it me?
Okay. I didn't hear it till after the little come back that you. I forgot I was going. Let's see. Well, Lawyer McGee shouts out Reenie, FJM, and Happy Family Day to Don. Blummels gets a shout out love from Don. Families need to be more together, says Blummels. I agree. I think we all agree with that.
Is this one of those? Is this one of those holidays that they take advantage of in order to make money, or is it actually a holiday? Do you know what I mean? What I mean by that, guys? Like Valentine's Day, it's a little bit more. It's hyped up to be more of a cash gimmick.
Oh hell yeah, that's all that is.
Yeah.
Cards and stuff.
I think the majority of holidays are. I think the majority of holidays are made to make money. You know.
Yeah. And even if they didn't start that way, they're going to end up that way because you have to acknowledge them on some level, right? And we acknowledge by giving material items. That's kind of what we do.
Enough time, somebody's going to make money off of it.
That's right. Families need. We agree with that. Don gets a shout out love from Peacunt. Hello, Mandy Diff from Kathy. Anyone I missed? Hoyers, says Mandy Diff. Mandy gets a shout out love from Don. Don gets a shout out love from my sister Kathy and Donkey Kongington. Don gives it back to Peacunt, and then Don gives it to me and Bobby and Chops. Mandy cheers. Johnny A says trashing the United States national anthem with booze was yesterday. We Bobby, for whatever reason the NHL has decided to do these 4 nations games or something like that, and they divided up their players into countries, United States, Canada, and I don't remember the other two, but the only ones that have been making any press are United States and Canada because they famously got together when they played the national anthem up in Canada. We were famously booed, which might be right in some people's mind. I mean, I'm not offended by the boo.
I think it's bullshit. Respect people's national anthems. You know.
Okay.
We'd be pissed off if somebody booed our fucking national anthem. So just don't do that.
And now it's because we acknowledge our great Canadian friends, it's Bobby Nick and the Tits McGee and others in here in the chat. We make the Canadian national anthem part of this show right here. So we try to give equal love to the anthems here. But I can understand and that's the media frenzy that everybody gets whipped up in, Bobby Nick. You know,
right? Everybody wants to make it political. Fuck it, just play the game.
Some people are waiting for it, and if they don't get it their way, they'll make it seem that way, and if that makes sense.
So I don't know about the history of a lot of these players. I don't keep up with it totally as far as like when we get together and all, but like as soon as they had the face off, those fucking gloves got thrown down, and there was like multiple fights in the games. So I don't know if that fed into this or this was just the anger or the animosity that already existed between these two countries and teams and players and such.
Well, it's personal between Canada and the United States because a lot of Canadians feel that the United States came in and they bought a lot of Canadians from Canada who were good hockey players and brought them over to the United States and made their teams better. And, like they took Wayne Gretzky, for Christ's sake.
I know that. Get out of here.
Well, that's what he was at. Yeah, he was an Edmonton Oiler, and then he ended up with the LA Kings and a couple other teams. But
if you're able to be a capitalist society and make more money off of it, and take people from other countries and make a better team for yourself, do it. I don't know.
Well, I do believe that is a complaint among some of my Canadian friends is that the reason Canada doesn't have a lot of great hockey teams up there is because all the talent comes down to the lower 48.
Maybe you need to start paying more.
Yeah, exactly, and that's
a good point too because there is an issue.
How about blame the Canadian hockey players that are leaving for more money and not staying in Canada?
Damn! I know that can be a point of negotiation and contention with those contracts, especially now with such a vast difference between Canadian dollars and American dollars. Like, what you want to get paid in? You want to get paid in them Canadian dollars, or you want to have to work up in Canada and have to put in your contract that you want to get paid in American dollars? So there you go. So it's fun. That's the weekend. Bones and at Don from school. Every Canadian I know is awesome, so I don't know where these people come from that boo another country's national anthem. Says, hey, I'm not really too bothered by it.
It's sports, just sports in general.
Yeah. Good morning, guys.
People will do that.
Oh, it's kind of like an entire nation full of Philadelphia sports fans. Great analogy. Great, excellent analogy right there. Like it's just a country.
It's some soccer fans. If you go to Europe, man, they take that sport to like they will go to war.
Yeah,
War.
bro, like the hooliganism, and they have to like put fences between the opposing field teams, you know, in a middle of a bleachers or something to divide them. Yeah, them bro, like I don't care. Ain't no sport or anything that somebody else does that I'm that passionate about that I'm either willing to give out or take an ass whipping for it, Chops. That ain't happening.
I understand like the whole rivalry thing.
Sure.
You want to like get it a little bit more hyped up, but when it comes down to physical things and throwing things and just shouting out words and
getting into fist fights and going to jail for a fucking game. Come on, man.
For a game. That's when it's ridiculous. Yeah.
Nah, I'm a fan of nothing that much. Skull, you get the shout out love from Don. Rush kicks ass, says Blummels. Don't get us started. Buckshot. Hey, Buckshot. Number one, I want to say thank you for being like one of the first people that checked in as soon as I created the link for this show, buddy. I know we don't see you on the day side as much anymore. Family is not across Canada, only in some provinces.
Yeah, he meant family day. And you know
Family
what?
Day.
I just Googled it, and he's right. Only
Wow.
5 provinces. Only 5 provinces of Canada celebrate Canada or Family Day.
Wow, let me guess. None of the French-speaking ones.
No.
See, I was right about that. There you go. Hola, everyone says, Gimme Bezos checking in. That's kisses. What's up, Gimme Bezos? What's good on a Monday, my friend? Blummel's cheers from Donkey. Family Day. He corrected it later in the chat. Gimme, you get the love from my sister Kathy. Gimme and Buckshot Kid gets the love from Pecan. Hola, Bezos, como está from Donkey Kongington. Kathy says Buckshot and throws out a fish-eyed, orange, wide-eyed thing. That's how it comes up for me. Bobby fucking Nick Takal, baby Sacamo checks in.
Ow, baby Sacamo. Good to see you.
What's up, baby Sacamo? Baby Sacamo gets a shout out love from Skull. Skull, my brother, aka the Perry Killer. That's right. Yeah, he's the one that made Perry rage quit Bob's stream the other day and go to Macy's and leave the apartment.
Right, yeah.
For his super chat. There you go. So that's what he's got. Baby Sacamo, you get the shout out love from Pecan. Fire it up, says Don. Don't threaten me with a good time. I got something over here ready to go. Pecan gets a shout out love from Baby Sacamo. Hey, Sacamo, cheers from Donkey Kongington. Yo soy tranquilo. You so tranquil? I don't know. Let me say. Yo soy tranquilo. Yo no soy Mariano. Soy Capitan. Baby Sacamo from my big sister. Donkey Kong gets the cheers from Baby. There you go. You got that right. Oh, Kathy, afternoon. I thought he was going to put the light after that. Oh. Kathy, afternoon. Here we go. From Baby Sacamo. Wait a minute. Bien besos. Muy bien, says Donkey Kongington. That means you're welcome. Let's see. Hoping your electric stays on, BF. It's electric.
For now.
Let's hope. For now.
It's doing good.
Buckshot Kid says hello to Pecan. Tom Gully Poos are trending in the chat. You can have fun with them too if you're a member here on The Vibe.
Well, hey, Bob Levy lost his power too the other day, didn't he?
Yeah, I was watching him, and then you know how I try to watch and try to be with my family and exist and all. And at one point, I look back and I see a blank screen, and then the next thing I see is that it all went dead. And I saw everyone in the chat. That Bob had just got the winds that were blowing through prior for me, Bob and it, because as the crow flies, Bob Levy was probably in the direction where the storm was going.
Yeah, right.
And I was experiencing. That's what I told you. My power was going out all day yesterday.
Damn.
Yeah, man. Care Bear checks in, aka the lovely Wendy Pack. My friend Wendy.
I've been waiting for you to pull this one up.
Okay, well, we haven't had the scream of horror yet, so let's see what conclusion we can get from this. God damn it, gotta go to the bathroom, clean myself up. Damn, I woke up to come, Bobby. Really fucked me hard in my dreams. Oh my God.
God, dude, what do you say to that? What do you say?
I don't know what to say to that.
She is an OG. You can't script it. You can't write anything like that. Hang on tight and stay tuned for the scream of horror when Bobby Nick gets the poop pick. That is the love between Bobby and Wendy, folks. We tell you it's real. I'm going to show you.
Wendy met Bobby on a no-field tonight. Underneath the stars, everything felt right. She had a smile that could light up the room. Bobby knew, then his eyes were full of poo. Send Bobby news, oh yes, Bobby. That's right, Bobby loves getting naughty. Wendy and Bobby, they're a match so Sending Bobby news, oh yes, Bobby, that's right, Bobby loves getting naughty. Wendy and Bobby, they're a match so true. And loves wild dance, just them two. Through ups and downs, they hold on tight.
Hello, and welcome to Wendy's show, everybody. Friday night hang, right, Wendy?
Right, Bobby.
Yeah.
Sending Bobby news, oh yes, Bobby, that's right, Bobby loves getting naughty. Wendy and Bobby, they're a match so true. And loves wild dance, just them two. Through ups and downs, they hold on tight. Two hearts beating in Wendy's boat's light. Laughter and tears, they've seen it all, but their love stands firm, never to fall. Sending Bobby news, oh yes, Bobby, that's right, Bobby loves getting naughty. Wendy and Bobby, they're a match so true. They love wild dance, just them two. Wendy and Bobby, hand in hand, together they'll always stand. In this crazy world, their love is the key.
And the loves begins on a Monday. Wow,
Bobby just got away with the ladies. Go, Bobby.
What a message to wake up to. It really fucked me hard in my dreams, and I don't want any part of any of that mess. Hello, Kathy from Buckshot Kid. Pecan checks in and says hello.
BF. Jesus.
What?
So neither do I, BF.
Oh, okay. Well, good thing that she's attracted to you, Bobby, and not this Bobby.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
we're gonna need somebody to send Bobby care packages. He's the next one that's gonna be trapped.
Gonna need wet wipes. Sounds like lots of them. Lots of wet wipes. Care Bear shouting, hey. Kathy says, and a partridge in a pear tree. All of that stuff. Donkey Kong 10 says, all right, Bobby, been wearing that thing at what? This one? Wait a minute. What? Right. They love it, man. Bobby, Nick,
me?
What's up, buddy?
Oh, my shirt. This is the new shirt, motherfucker.
I thought he meant maybe the video. Morning. Let me see.
It's another AC shirt. But
that's right, Bobby Nick. He told me this like weeks ago.
Yeah.
He says, BF.
Fuck you guys up.
He says, BF, I got tons of shirts that kind of look similar, but kind of not, and they're all AC/DC. And he said, people give me shit. He says, I'm just going to put them on and just see what everybody says, but they're kind of similar, they're kind of not. But yeah, Bobby, he said, like, F you, right? Basically, wearing that thing out.
Right.
Bobby Nick. Look who's checking in, keeping us worldwide. Is Dang Lizard checking in on a Monday. What's up? Oh, there we go. Oh.
I see nothing. I know nothing.
Guten Tag.
Dang from Skull. Dang Lizard gets the Hoya love from Pecan. Hoya Dang from Don. Dang Lizard gets a pot on love from Kathy. Dang cheers from Donkey Kong and Tim. Really, who doesn't like some pork? Says FJM. Happy National Potato Week. It's an October donkey, but I'll make sure it happens. BF is right and white. Oh, there you go. That's right. Wow. The cops don't want to fight me. Wow. Oh, Bobby, that guy, buddy.
Wow.
Wow. Cops don't want to fight me. Wow. I'm a tough senior citizen guy. I get AARP cards in the mail. Wow. And I'm yelling at cops. Wow. I get discounts. I get discounted coffee at Dunkin'. Wow. And I'm threatening cops. Wow. Bobby, you need a show called The Loonies Bin All Canadian Panel. There you go.
You know, I did a show for a week called the Looney Bin, but yeah, I never thought of the Loonies Bin.
The Loonies Bin, yeah.
Now, Bobby, you gotta tell me, like, what's so most of the panel is going to be on this show, right? Like, what's the big difference in that case? Is somebody new? Is somebody new at hosting?
There's nothing different. There's nothing different.
Nothing different. Okay,
it's the exact same show. It's just not the Lunatic Lounge. That's all.
Why?
It's definitely not Lunatic Lounge. Okay.
Well, that's what I just came up with a brainstorm, Bob. You should call it. You should call any show you do same people, different name. There you go.
Right. Yeah.
There we go.
The same people, different name show. How about that? There we go. See, we're brainstorming here. We get shit done here, and we have 38 cool people checking us out. We're getting ready to get. Shouldn't we get to this opening chat family check-in? I got some great news stories that I'm going to do for you, and we'll talk about at length. We'll
hold on a second. I want to tell you,
right.
Chop, this is what the difference is.
What you got?
It's at a different time.
Hold the phone.
Hi-oh.
Right?
That makes it all different. Same people.
Wow.
Right.
Is it on your channel though, or do we need to?
My channel at Bobby Nick 1970.
Oh, Okay, I thought it was going to a whole new channel with the same people. That's what was boggling my brain.
No,
okay,
that's just a new show name.
Okay, very cool.
What they could call it, like when you go to a different job and you go same shit, different stack of bricks. You know, it's the same kind of thing.
Right.
You do. Same shit, different stack of brick show.
Okay.
USA versus Canada, Don? I didn't really see any of the game because I was busy. Hey, I went to a movie this week I'm going to tell you about in my unasked for movie review.
Nice.
Oh. I actually went out and saw a movie out in public, so I'll let you know what I saw.
When it comes to the whole USA versus Canada NHL thing, didn't we make a movie called The Miracle about that?
Yes, that was the 1980 Olympic team and all. And I think that's why there's some kind of some leftover nation competitive animosity. Would you fair to say, Bobby Nick, from the 80 Olympics and all?
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a propaganda movie and none of that really happened.
It happened. That shit was real. And Chops, what was so fascinating at the time is that it was well known that Russia and other nations were sending their professional athletes. And the spirit of the Olympics always used to be that anybody that you could be up to, you were a professional, you could be in the Olympics. But once you were a professional at basketball or hockey or anything, they really didn't allow you in the Olympics. And so basically the Russians were stacking the deck. Everybody else in the entire Olympic pool was amateur athletes, but they were sending their professionals. And that's only really changed since like the 1990s, where we finally said, fuck this, we're going to send our NBA players over there and kick all your asses. And so you had the Dream Team, and Dream Team 2 we won't talk about or anything, but yeah, we had the famous Dream Team. But yeah, there was a time, Chops. That's what was so special about that win, my friend, is that a bunch of college kids whooped on some of the biggest, best Russian skaters that they could put out there in the world at the time.
I'm sold. I got to watch the movie now. I just know of it. I just never have seen it.
That's the dynamics of it, is that you have amateurs against professionals. And there were many stories that used to, like, and I don't think there were stereotype shops that says, if you lose these Olympics, don't bother coming back home. We will kill, we will, you know, they had those fucking threats, bro, you know, and that motivated the shit out of them, you know. Let's say
that's how I feel when North Koreans go to the Olympics. I'm like, oh, please win because you're gonna.
Well, Tiff with 3F checks in and says, this is a great 3-day break in a long winter. Come on, she's got Monday off. How many of you got today off? And you're just hanging out maybe for BF Live the first time. It's a novelty. It's a cash grab holiday, which many of them are or end up being. Tits McGee says, Family Day. They are trying to make one holiday a month like August Civic Day. Oh, we're getting ahead of things.
Tits McGee, is that a new profile picture, or have I just never really noticed it?
Them tits is looking good, McGee.
That's what I'm saying. How have I not noticed that before?
Whoa, hey, the headlights are on. Thanks for pointing that out, because I'm usually going so fast with the hits of the show, I don't really stop to watch people's avatars. So thank you for pointing that one out. Let's see. We got friends checking in, and I got a thing jumping. Where's my Here we go. Wow, we got lots of people in the chat. It's a commercial holiday for sure. It's kind of cold, says Johnny A. Canada got a better song, but why rub our nose in it? Really?
I don't think we do we? I don't think so.
Depends who's singing it.
They're very similar. You know, they're kind of Canada, you know, whatever. Let's see.
It's very passionate.
3 fights in the first 3 minutes of the U.S.-Canada game, Don reminds us. Aku says, also to put a yardstick on how sick I was, my 10-pound cat discovered I wasn't strong enough to move her off of me. Next step is she was going to eat your ass if you didn't move, Aku. Holy shit. She's like, God, you can't move, motherfucker? If you don't feed me soon, I'll just eat your ass when you go to sleep.
Take advantage of this.
Why don't you just go to sleep? Why don't you just go to sleep? Widow Killer checks in on this fine Monday and says, Canada and United States are like siblings, so of course we're going to fight with each other. Blummel's divorce lawyer says the Americans show their dominance. Gigi Johnny A says they can have a song, We'll Keep the Cup. Ooh, damn, there you go. And that's what Bobby Nick's talking about. Shit. That the Canadians, he knows it gets many Canadians crawls that the Stanley Cup hasn't been up there in a while.
Our national anthem is only like awesome depending on who's singing it. Like, I didn't really like the one at the Super Bowl. It was just not as, just didn't give me that feeling that I usually get when I'm hearing it.
Yeah. Let me see. Pay more with what economy, says our friend Aku. Reenie X checks in and says, money talks, but it can't sing and dance, and it can't walk. That's right, but it can't sing, dance, and it can't walk. The same reason fans hurl batteries at Santa. Hello.
Oh, man, I've heard about the battery throwing people.
Blummel says about the hockey, well, if you have to ask yourself why all of our talent is leaving, maybe we should improve. And that's kind of Bobby Nick said as much. Maybe it's the fault. Maybe blame the Canadians that are leaving. Aku says the people that booed ate the same who fought they're the same people who fought with Pee Wee League refs. Yeah. Hey, Deadpool's checking in on a Monday. What's up, buddy? Oh my goodness. We are gonna do a decent, man. I got enough we could do a couple of bricked up segments with the content that my friend Deadpool threw us today, bro. We're gonna be highly heterosexual. We're gonna do bricked up today, and we'll do juicy man meat tomorrow probably. And there might be days. There might be days when we do both of them in the same day and all, but I'm going to mix it up a little bit. Hey, could you do like Johnny A says? I know you like me, folks. At least I think you do. But could you smash the like and prove it to all the services like YouTube, Rumble, and Facebook? Deadpool checks in and says hello to Peacunt, or Peacunt says hello to Deadpool, rather. Don shouts out Deadpool. Not the Bees checks in. There you go, Not the Bees 2098.
Not the Bees.
Good morning, everyone. I'm late and tired, and you forgot gay. Hoya Bees from Skull. Not the Bees. You get the bones up, love from Peacunt. FJM says, so more than half of Canada says fuck Family Day?
I guess, yeah, I don't know.
Interesting. It was windy AF here last night. That means as fuck. Not the Bees 2098 says, bones up, Peacunt. Good to see you. Deadpool says NTB. Don says LOL to Wendy. Bobby, getting a shout out love from Don. Oh, Bob's power didn't go off. He was just boomering. Says Terry Nee. I don't know if he's any further past the thing, Bobby Nick, about okay, now I got to screen share, so everybody's got to disappear off the screen so I can screen share something. You know,
Right? Yeah.
That's definitely boomering. Not the Bee says Skull. Good morning and bones up. Don says, smell the love. Can you smell the love tonight? Deadpool is dancing and loving. Deadpool, good morning, dude, from Not the Bees. Dang Lizard says, in soccer, there's a simple chat, death and hate. Insert the opposing team name. Wow. Wow. A simple chant, death and hate, insert name. Death and hate, Manchester U. I'm just guessing. While Quebec, not white Quebec, while Quebec, our French province, doesn't celebrate anything in February, New Brunswick, our bilingual province, does celebrate Family Day. Well, there you go. See, we're learning more than you ever thought you would know about Canadian holidays and culture. And shout out to the 40 people. I got 50, I got 60 chairs in the back. Stay around. I'm getting ready to start the news, folks. Damn, Wendy, you go, girl, from Blummel's. Oh, Bobby, love for Wendy. I missed the Apocado song. The Apocado. All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we're doing.
Well, let's go. Wendy does like avocados. And lest anyone, once again, I always like to point out that we love having fun. We are all like organic and off the cuff, man. And Wendy is certainly demonstrates that. Let me find avocados. And so this came off of, this wasn't scripted. You couldn't make Wendy do any of this. Wendy made a phone call about her love about avocados, Bobby Nick, and everything. It got put to music, and here it goes. It's fun. Here we go.
Yeah, it's me, Bobby Nick. I love to eat some apple cobbler. Yeah, it's me, Bobby Nick. I love to eat me some avocado. Yeah, it's me, Bobby. I'm Bobby Nick. I love to eat avocados. I am Bobby Nick. I love to eat avocados. I love to eat avocados. Then after I eat my avocados, I love to take shit. Yeah, Bobby Nick. I'm sitting on the toilet after eating avocado. I'm Bobby Nick. I love to fuck women. I love to eat women up the attic with avocados.
Oh yeah, that's a Wendy jam right there, Bobby. Now she left that on somebody's on answering machine. She got that because you started getting razzed about your dislike, your great dislike for avocados. But then of course Wendy being Wendy, she took that as avocados and she called up leaving messages about avocados on the phone machine, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I think Electra recorded it and made a tune out of it.
That's awesome.
Lord. Deadpool says, speaking of love, if you missed movies with 2K, oh man, 4K revealed his sexy photo shoot for 2K on Rumble last night, says Deadpool. I saw one of those photos go out on social media.
The 4K one, though? Or the
No, I saw the one with just a 2K and new girl, like an AI picture.
Well,
from a photo shoot or something.
Bobby Friend, I'll send you one of the pictures. From
nothing I can show on the air, huh?
It's probably best not to. But hold on a second.
Don notices that you got the Bond shirt on today. Got the Bond Scott shirt on. He's like, okay, if you say so.
No, this is Are You Ready from like probably like.
He did have a question mark on it.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I mean, I don't know if you could show any of these.
Tits McGee says, Mama Nick, if you're marrying Wendy, what happens to Papa Fitz? It's going to be a thruple.
Where has Scott been? I haven't seen him for a while. Is he doing okay?
He's really sick right now. He lost his voice. He's got laryngitis.
God. Oh man. All right.
Johnny A says the Bond years rocked. He's talking about AC/DC when Bon Scott was the lead singer. Amazing that they could have two stellar kind of parts of a similar career where you had one singer and you had a whole set of records and music, and then you had a guy who could come up and not only sing that stuff but come up with whole new stuff, man. Well, not many bands that had it that lucky, Bobby Nick.
That's right. Yeah.
Not many. Brutal Pain must have snuck in here because he's getting the bones up from P-Cunt. Wendy is the best, says Blummels. Dang Lizard says, theory is people get more emotional over soccer because the scores are so low. Makes an upset victory easier and the game, right? Because if somebody just scores one fucking goal, chops, people lose their shit, right? How many 1-0 games have we seen when you're talking about hockey?
I can't think of one, to tell you the truth. No way.
I see. I'm noticing my feed behind me now. I normally put the feed of this show in there, but I also know it's playing my William Montgomery from Kill Tony. I love that dude. That's like all William Montgomery all the time on Kill Tony. He always closes out the show. He's a funny motherfucker. Let me see. Good afternoon, everyone. For Tiffany Washington checking in on a Monday afternoon. Cool to see Jibs back, says Johnny A.
Yeah.
Tiffany Washington gets a shout out from P-Cunt. Bones Up P from Brutal Pain checking in. How you doing, buddy? Hey, Tiff from Brutal Pain. Hey, P-Cunt from Tiffany Washington. How about cheers, says our friend Mandy Diff. Cheers instead of skull. Hi, Brutal Pain. You were talking about Norm maybe still? I bet Norm McDonald. Tiffany is getting the puff passes and the fish hooks from Mandy Diff. Bones, Brutal Pain, and Tiff getting a love from Skull. Hey, Mandy Diff from Tiffany Washington. Mandy Diff shouts out Brutal Pain. Hey, hi, BF, HIGH, Bobby, Nick, and Chops from our friend Tiffany Washington.
Hey, Tiff.
Brutal Pain, Bones Up from Not the Bees. Hey, Skull from Tiffany Washington. All the night bots are running all of our friends' bots like My T Public merch store and 100 Proof Podcasting. Don says, look at the Dream Team. That's right. That's what we were getting at. In the 90s, they ended up sending our bet. They said, all right, really? Nobody's going to go back to the amateur shit? Really? This is what you want to do, right? Okay, well, we're sending our NBA stars out to whip your asses. And that's kind of how that all started.
Nice.
The 80 Olympics and Reagan was a good year. It was a time of patriotism, if you will, needed patriotism. I was 10, says Don. Hey, Don from Tiffany Washington. Hi, Terry, and happy birthday from Tiffany Washington. Hey, Terry, happy birthday to you, buddy, and everybody having a birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Wasn't that actually U.S. versus Russia? Yeah, it was, but we had to beat Canada to get to Russia, if I recall properly. Afternoon, Tiff from Don. Bones Up, Mandy Diff, and Skull from Brutal Pain. Hey Tiff from Johnny A. Hoya Bees from Brutal Pain. Terry Nee says, America is great. Police give warning shots. Yakov Smirnov. Yes, America's great. At least they give their warning shots over there. Yakov Smirnov. Hey, Johnny A. from Tiffany, Washington. Nice Tits McGee from Don. Care Bear says, BF, I DM'd you something funny and your Twitter. I am both intrigued and scared at the same time.
You should be.
I am, Bobby Nick. Between that and what you were threatening to send me, I feel threatened right now. Let me see. Here we go, folks. I'm going to go to my Twitter. Wendy Pack is my friend, so I'm going to go to her DMs. And she says, this is 2K and 4K kissing, Bobby Nick.
Oh.
Is that something I could show? It's from Banana Man channel. I don't know what you think.
Probably then. I don't know.
All right. Hey, Tiffany Washington from Reenie X. Hey, Reenie, right back at you from Tiffany Washington. Deadpool says, I always thought our national anthem should be United by Judas Priest.
Oh, hell yeah. United, we stand.
Hell yeah.
I'll write with the whole music. United, we never shall fall. So give it up. Okay. Hey, Dead Fool, how's your arm? Tiffany Washington would like to know. Spawn checks in on a Monday afternoon. And says good afternoon to me and everyone. It's cold as a witch's tit out there today. That's the official forecast. Don't put a number on it, folks. It's cold as a witch's tit. Hey, Spawn. Blummel's nose, says Don. Spawn gets a shout out love from Pecan. Good day, Tiff from Deadful. Spawn checks in and says, Deadful, is there any footage out there of them playing it? The USA versus the Soviet Union. Yes, we've established that. Hey, Pecan from Spawn. Cheers, Deadful from Donkey Kongington. Reenie X says, AFK, but listening. Oh, sick as fuck? This is not a self-cleansing home. Okay. You busy? Let's see. Spawn from Deadful. It's a song by Judas Priest called United, and it's a banger, too. Ooh, it's a banger. Let's see. Ooh. Donk's getting a shout out. I could do a little sample of that. Right? Couldn't I do that? I could do that. That wouldn't hurt nothing. I just erased it off of that. That's a good pull, man. I haven't heard that song in a year. In a long time. Let's see. We'll give them for the people that don't know. I like filling in the blanks for people off of British. You like that? See?
Yeah.
You like that? That's a jam, right? See? Gotta write this shit down.
Yeah.
Judas Priest, son. Yes. All right. Van Halen did it too, talking about changing lead singers. As much as I hate to say it because I'm not a Van Hagar fan, Don, in retrospect, I like both, buddy, but I resented it at the time. I just didn't like them removing what we grew up to love with David Lee Roth and all. But in hindsight, you got to admit that I think they really pulled it off, Bob. They're kind of very close to AC/DC in that regard, pulling off
for
two
sure.
singers.
For sure. And for me, it was right at the time when I was young enough to be able to like transition very well between the two singers. And honestly, Van Hagar. I sometimes I like Van Hagar better than the what's the name years? Fucking I can't remember his name.
Yeah. British Steel was a masterpiece, says Blummel's divorce lawyer, talking about that album. Said that to him.
Yeah.
I've seen Judas Priest a few times, Bobby Nick. I went to see him one time, and I sat in the first section sideways next to their speakers chops, and I could not hear in that ear for like the entire rest of the week. Like microwave beats and all that shit. Like this side of my head was literally like just took it. They were, and that's when he would come out with them on the motorcycle, Bob. He would come out on stage with it. Let's see. How do we not know he was gay? All the signs were there. Let's see. Turbo Lover or Electric Eye are my favorite, says Johnny A. I'm a Turbo Lover and Electric Eye. The War Song, says Tiffany Washington. Teeth, 4K Donks. Never seen Electric Eye in the sky. Thanks, different Donkey Kongton. And what do you say? We're already into hour number 2. It's 7 minutes after 1 o'clock, folks. We're having fun jamming. There's 43 of you in here. We're naming Judas Priest albums. We're having a lot of fun. We're playing Wendy's songs, but we're not done having fun. What do you say we wrap up this opening chat family check-in, and then I'm going to make my way over to the news desk because I got stories that we're going to definitely have a lot of fun talking about in length, but that was just the opening chat family check-in. Let's keep the vibe going.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
All right, that's what we're going to do. You are talking amongst yourselves. This is a vibe we're creating here today and every day, Monday through Friday, 12 to 3. Deadpool checks in and says, I don't like how Halford always changes up the melody live. Hard to sing along. Yeah, I'm a big fan, Deadpool. When I go see a band, Bobby Nick, I want to hear them do the album, what I know of the song, right? The album version. I don't like when they do like strange arrangements.
Yeah, and I think they do that because, like, imagine being a band,
they get bored.
Having to play the same song the same way over and over again. So
I think that bands used to do that back in the day too, because like everybody knew when they went to a concert, it was going to sound way different and something you had to experience right then and there. And I guess maybe the trend kind of just went away because, like you guys say, if you change it so much to the point where it's a new song every time, it just doesn't stick.
I think there are certain like lyrical nuances or the way you leave a note or enter a note that you know of on a song. It's recorded that way, and you want to hear that little kind of a verbiage that way. And I don't like when they do that. Like, it's okay if they like kind of move around other parts of the songs, but when they take about like certain key elements that you're kind of like a little thing you're waiting for, that annoys me a bit.
What hooks you to the song? If they change that, it's like
Right, they forget to include it. Nico McBrain, I just got to see him, Don, on his last tour. He just made it through Baltimore, and then he said he was quitting, Bobby Nick, for the next part of the Iron Maiden tour.
Oh, really?
The drummer from Iron Maiden. Talk about, bro, this dude was effortless, and he was great seeing him one last time. And but that's what always got me about Nico McBrain, Bobby Nick, is that he plays all of those kind of intricate things, but he's not a big body guy. It's all like he's like totally like stiff, and it's all just the fantastic arm movement. But he's never really crazy in the kit. But I think he's like damn near he's in his 70s or something. A lot of those guys are, and he just said he ain't cut out for that shit no more. Let's see.
Yeah.
That whole Janie Lane thing, we're talking about Janie Lane. Oh, heaven isn't too far away. He did. The music is the same. He just sings it differently.
Yeah.
And see, that's what, and I don't care for that too much. I don't like fancy. Don't be gussing up, give me these kind of churchy arrangements about the only song that I want to come see from you. Right, sing it the same. Damn it. Yeah, I just saw I saw something with like a Todd Rundgren song where he was playing it live as an older man, Bobby Nick. He was doing one of his old songs from the 70s, and he was doing that shit. He was like singing all around the measures and the notes rather than just singing the song in fucking time. It was driving me nuts.
I'll give you another reason why some singers do that. It's because they can't hit those notes anymore either.
True. And since we're talking about not hitting notes real quickly, I will point out that I don't know if they really did them a service by having Paul McCartney sang a song and Paul Simon opened the show, and they just don't have the crispness in their voice no more, Bob. They don't. They have that old man singing, whatever they fucking song. It's not coming to me right now, but I just know they both sounded like old men. And McCartney can't hit those notes anymore, and you wonder if it's a good thing to see. Oh, Watch the Phil Collins doc his kid made. I know that he's having a degenerative problem where he can't go out and play his kid anymore, Bobby Nick. Phil
Yeah,
Collins
right.
is.
Yeah.
About me suspended about a month. Starts. That's me. Fuck a belt. Donkey's fucking with some suspenders. He says bought me some suspenders about a month ago. I started wearing them this week. Fuck a belt. Mounting my pants on shoulder swings from now on. Shoulder swings. He has always done it, Bobby. All right.
Yeah. In Halford's situation, yeah, he could still hit the high notes. Yeah.
Yeah, and Bruce Dickinson was still hitting his notes, buddy. I was surprised.
Yeah.
He was hitting them operatic, kind of bigger notes there. All right, so Chop looks like Chop is going to pee. Well, let's see. How about what? BF, it's an amazing documentary. Okay, buddy. All right. He'll be back. Imagine Steve Perry trying to belt out Open Arms in his mid-70s. Doubt that he would try it. It's right. It's in its original register. Exactly. And some of these guys, they shouldn't even be trying. Oh.
Robert Plant's another guy, he actually lost the ability to sing the vocal key that he had in the first like four Led Zeppelin albums very early for some reason. So yeah, he has to readjust that shit. I don't know what's going on with BF. He'll be back. I'm sure. Let's all pray. Hope and pray.
Live every day, folks.
Here we are. You back?
You tell me.
I think you are. Yeah.
All right. Well, while I am back, Chops is doing his thing backstage. I think I'm going to move over to my news desk now, and let's get into a few stories because I know we're going to have fun reading them and talking about them. And we're going to do the BF Live, the Vibe, the not so serious news. Let's go. That's right, folks. Let's get down with some news. Chop's come back in his comfy bedroom, and Bobby, everybody's got different scenery, but I'm just here behind the news desk now. Let's read a few stories I have for you. Let me see. We are live. BF, plug BF in. His battery is low. That's great. Yeah, you just missed my signal dip, but Pecan knows that it's Bobby Cronkite time. Bobby.
Uh-oh. Didn't miss it that time.
Help me move this desk over. Yeah.
And that's it.
God damn, eh? Yeah.
Highest notes he ever saw was King Diamond and Queensryche. I never saw King Diamond, but I did see Queensryche, Bobby Nick.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Jeff Tate can still hit that. He can still hit them notes when I saw him back in the day. I saw Operation Mindcrime, or did I see after that? I think I saw one. There you go. I saw the one with Silent Lucidity. It's not coming to me right now. Let's see. All right. I see my signals going. Yeah. Oh. Hang on a minute, folks. I don't have the low indicator, but it's still going underwater.
No, you're good now.
All right. Well, let's do it. I'm over here at the desk. Let's get these couple stories in. We moved Bobby Nick out of Kyoto's place to New Girls.
Right.
Welcome home.
Yeah.
Operation Mindcrime was unreal. Oh, Empire. That's what it was. You think it was Empire? Yeah, it's hard to think on the fly, but I know it was after that. But yeah, because they did Operation Mindcrime and they sung Silent Lucidity. But Jeff Tate was very good live when I saw him. I'm here for Bobby Nick's evil laugh on every internet clutch. Son of a bitch. Or glitch. Well, there you go. Well, hang on, Tiff, because I don't think you'll be disappointed in that regard, because there's probably more coming up than we need. So let's continue on. Let's give me a couple stories on the BF Live other news. So we still have, I guess, some of us still have, I know my friend Nikki, Bobby Nick, she showed up on Replayables the other night. Our girl, Nikki. And she's from the Philly area. So I have Philly people in mind. The buzz is still in the air, I think, for about the Super Bowl win. Well, this talks about one of their players trolling Taylor Swift. And check out this hard troll that he went in. He went hard in the paint. CJ Gardner-Johnson trolled Swifties at a Super Bowl parade with his LIX My Balls shirt. So to give you, for those of you non-sports fans, the LIX is the Roman numeral number representation of what Super Bowl they won, Chops. It just happens to spell LIX when you put it on a sweatshirt. So he kind of took it further and did licks my balls. And let's check this out, how this troll went, buddy, because there was some retaliation. There's the shirt right there, if you can make it out. Swifties can LIX my balls, it says. It's balls. There you go. Check this out. CJ Gardner-Johnson's feud with Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift is still raging on. He's currently out firing more shots at the duo with his wardrobe at the Eagles Super Bowl parade. Check out the star's Fit Friday. He's got on a black and green hoodie that reads, Swifties can LIX my balls. There it is. I'll play a little video. It says, he's proudly showing it off too, broadcasting it live on his IG page, while flashing it to fans that are lining up in Philadelphia streets to cheer the new NFL champs. CJGJ, as his initials are, of course, has been going after Kelce and Swift ever since Philadelphia trounced the Chiefs 40-22 in Super Bowl LIX. Taking to his Instagram page on Monday morning to say the star tight end should have stayed with the thick shit. Because, Bobby Nick, you know that, right? He used to be with his sister, Chops. Travis Kelce.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he told him he had him a thick one before he had for Taylor Swift. Yeah.
Okay.
So the brothers knew that, and that's why he says you should have stayed with that thick shit. And I really didn't have no physical sense of her, but I did just see her on. She was on one of those that celebrity show where they kind of take them all, Celebrity Boot Camp or something. She was on there, and that was her claim to fame, that she was Travis Kelce before Taylor. Pre-Taylor piece on the regulator. All right, let's continue reading this. Should have stayed with that thick shit, the brother said on there. Swift, now here's what they did. Check out this retaliation, guys. Check out what they did, because Swifties are notorious to either inundating you on the internet and they will come back at you hardcore. Listen to how they retaliated against this guy. Swifties and others in the Chiefs Kingdom have since responded by bombarding review pages of Gardner-Johnson's parents' Florida restaurant. Check out what they did.
Oh, come on.
Yes.
Leave the parents alone.
Through Brian and Dell told DMZ Live, the attempted barb was a miss. So let's see. It says Kelce and Swift have not yet weighed in on the drama, at least not publicly, but it's clear that Gardner-Johnson's going to take it as far as he can. Maybe even to the podium in a few minutes, as the Eagle players expected to address the crowd at the Philadelphia Museum, buddy. So yeah, that's what it was. So there you go. They actually trolled. They asked all the Swifties, because they didn't like what he said in this trolling. They went and gave negative reviews on the mother's place, and having never been to it before, as retaliation.
Leave her alone, dude. Leave her alone.
Oh boy.
So those Swift, I've heard this about them before, that Swifties and the Lady Gaga, what are her babies or whatever she calls them, they come for you too, buddy. I hear they come for you too.
If it was a lazy troll or something like that, where it's like, I don't know, real profanities to it, but it was just a clever way of you
don't in Taylor world, you don't come at Tay Tay with the right, like if you said Tay Tay, you don't come at Tay Tay. No way. That fool says that Taylor wanted that thick shit. Ooh, maybe he did. Maybe she wanted to be like, yeah. Look, it's Granny's checking in during a non-homosexual segment. How you doing, Granny, buddy?
First time in a while.
Yeah, right. Hey, Deadpool shouts out Granny right away. Good morning, Granny from Not the Bees. What up, Granny from Brutal Pain and Peacunt, as well as Johnny A and Tiffany Washington. I always love when people pile on. Justice says 27, but you're number one. So, guys, I thought that was a pretty fun troll and a pretty fun story in that, you know, he was with a sister and all. He moved on from a sister to the kind of little Taylor Swift kind of thing, and exactly the same neighborhood, if you will. And, so he was saying, you should have stuck with that thick shit there, Travis Kelce.
I thought you said with his sister. So that got really confused. With A.
Okay. Sister with the A at the end of it. Sister.
Thank you. All right. Because that story was really weird once that hit. I was like, what?
One little word or missed S or a little computer glitch can change the definition of everything. Testicle Tiger checks in and says, Hoya Chat family, sorry I'm late, stuck on the phone with customer service for over an hour now. Come on, Testicle, we got you. We'll be here.
They do it on purpose.
Stuttering John better watch out for the Swifties. What's up, Widow Killer? Checking in on a Monday. And that's no joke, man, because I just showed you an example. Those Swifties, they come for you. They don't play, right? Yeah, they do what all these other guys are doing. They're like doxing them and getting their like jobs removed and shit like that. They do shitty shit. Hey, Peacunt from Justa. Brutal Pain gives bones up to Testicle Tiger. Hey, Widow Killer from Tiffany, Washington. Bones up, Brutal Pain from Testicle Tiger. Hey, TT from Tiffany, Washington. Good morning, Testicle Tiger from Not the Bees. And Peacunt and Deadful. Testicle Tiger says, hi, Tiff and the Honey Bees. Hi, NTB. And Peacunt shouts at Widow Killer. And we get on with our another story on the BF Live, other news or not so serious news. Ooh, I forgot to grab my disc. I said disc.
Yeah. Now we got to really make sure.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. This talks about a story which I can't believe. I've talked about that I like to play disc golf. I enjoy it. You know, we go out in the woods, you get close with nature, and you smoke a little bit, and you kind of walk around and you throw your disc out there. Chops, have you fuck with disc golf? You ever fuck with disc golf?
I actually haven't. No.
Well, let me show you. I'm going to show you a video of it because this gentleman claims in Minnesota that he played the world's fastest round of disc golf. And so what it is that you have like a heavier disc to throw for putters. They have more weight to them. And then you have other ones that maybe have a curvature to them or have a little bit of an angle quality to them when you throw them. They arc either left or right. And you throw them as you would a golf ball to the next basket. So I'm going to show you a little bit.
When you say like fastest round, like am I imagining somebody running and sprinting? Okay.
He had to run. And I will say something about this course. This isn't one of the bigger courses that I've ever played, but I'm going to read. It says, a Minnesota man who considers himself a recreational disc golf player broke a world record in the sport by completing a full 18-hole round of disc golf in 4 minutes and 58.76 seconds. Terry, don't you come at me, bro, because I know you're an old golf snob. Disc golf, that golf, it's not golf. You son of a bitch. Don't come at me. Don't come at me, Terry. You enjoy what you enjoy, and I enjoy what I enjoy, damn it.
Wouldn't it really depend on the course itself? Because if okay, that's why I'm having a hard time.
Yeah.
How is it a world record?
We're fortunate enough to have a few of them around here in state parks and stuff, and they can be quite long and elaborate. You know, we have like 150-foot drives and things like this, but then you have really tiny ones too. And I think this gentleman played on one of the smaller courses. But it does say that Jonathan Wolfrath, 30, said that the record attempt combined two of his favorite recreational sports, disc golf and running. If running and disc golf had a baby, it would be me, Wolfrath told Guinness World Records. So the universe whispered me to do this record. I'll show this to you real quick because you get here. Check this out. Yeah, he's literally running a chase at Chops.
Nice. Okay.
But see the baskets right there. These are the baskets that you shoot for, and they can be various distances. We have different tee box sizes. Then sometimes we put them on an alternate pin. They can be on. These can be at any of 3 different positions depending on the difficulty that it's set for. But let's check it out. See, now some of the courses I play, Chops, you can't even see the next hole.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm talking about.
So this has to do with you have to have the proper course in order to do that.
Gotcha. Yep. We really should be saying you broke the record for that course.
Look at that. There you go. I like that. So look. Friend of mine turned me onto it like many decades ago, and basically it's a great excuse or reason to go out in the woods, Chops, and bring along what you got to smoke with you and enjoy the outside and just take your time, throw a disc and fuck around, bring some beers or whatever. Let's see. Our county puts a dork golf at every park. Hey, Terry, how do you call that dork golf? He's not even throwing from the tee, and these are like 60-foot holes, Granny. You're right, bro. You're right. Granny knows. I think it sounds like you know a little bit about it. I thought I've heard you talking about it before.
He's not even landing on the first shot, so this could be easily broke. You know, it should be a hole in one every single time.
Some of these closer shots, that he had, because I've literally done some where you had to like have a long drive of 100 feet or more, 150 before you even get to like do your first putt or anything. So this was a tight course. The hole says dead full. Yeah, that's they call them holes figuratively. Let's see. Wow, 4 minutes. Wow, 4 minutes.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
So I'm going to remind you guys, and I don't know, maybe some of you remember this and some of you don't. Chops, many years ago, probably back in the late 80s, early 90s, I'm going to say, police were trying to be creative to lure like deadbeat fathers in or people that were out on warrants into them. Rather than go to the houses and go through all the trouble of rounding up these criminals, they would do something like say, we're going to give away free Super Bowl tickets or something like that. They would do weird things.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. Mhm.
So it's like a clever way of like tricking, catching criminals. Well, I have another different way. This is in Peru, in the country of Peru, and they're doing something different. Check out what they did. Let me refresh this real quick because there's a video I want to show you. So let me show you. Let me pause that video, and I'm gonna read you a story real quick, and then I'll show you this video. It says Peruvian police use a capybara costume to lure and arrest suspected drug dealers. So check this shit out, and I'm actually going to show you videos of them doing this. Dressing up as an animal might be the best way to catch a suspect. That's what police in Peru did. A police officer in a capybara costume captured a suspected drug dealer on Friday. Body camera footage shows the costumed officer holding a Valentine's gift. The disguised officer then charges into the home when the door is open and pins the suspect down.
Nice.
This is the same police unit that used a similar strategy last year, wearing a teddy bear costume to lure a suspect. So check this out, guys. I'm going to show you the video. Watch this. This is the guy's dressed up as a capybara. He knocks on the door when they open the door, and he handles his business. Here you go. Let's watch this. Oh, let me get the sound on it.
You just can't trust nothing these days.
Take a look at this. A
Nope.
police officer in this costume here captured a suspect drug dealer yesterday. A suspected drug dealer. Body cam footage.
Look, can you imagine getting taken down by this? Like, bro, you
shows the costumed
look,
officer
he's in the
holding a
costume,
Valentine's
holding the
Day
person
gift.
down, actually
Disguised
making the
officer
arrest
then
in the
charges
costume, Chop.
into the
Outta
home when the
here.
doors
Like, I could see if they used it as a lure and then they had some backup coming, but they got my dude in the costume doing the actual arrest.
open and pins down the suspect.
with the camera.
The same police unit
Here's some
used
other
the same
cops.
strategy last year, wearing a teddy bear costume.
You would
to
think that
lure
head
the
would be
suspect.
easily
Wow.
taken off.
That is
But it doesn't look
quite
like
the
he wants to do
strategy
that.
there.
Ooh, look at that.
My goodness.
Not ooh,
Found
but you
some
know.
interesting.
Yeah, I mean they got wow.
Found some interesting evidence.
And in that same
Yeah, what kind
costume,
of drugs
brought
are
him
those?
into the police.
That's nuts.
There you go. Peru don't give a fuck about entrapment or nothing. They don't give a shit. I think I could throw from hole one and accidentally put it in 18 on that course right there, says Granny. Terry Nee played frisbee golf in the 80s. I think so too. Johnny A says, blind holes in the woods. I spent 30 minutes looking for my disc. Yeah, I have lost a few guys because if you don't get the right angle, Chops, then typically it's like a brotherhood. When you see somebody lost their disc, you're like, everybody stops what they do. You go in the woods and you help them find their disc and you take your shot out the woods. But sometimes you don't find them suckers.
Be anywhere, inside of a bush, on top of a tree. If you don't have a good eye on it, yeah.
Yep, and it's not a good color. Tiff is laughing her ass off at that arrest. Terry Nee says, so humiliating being arrested by a capybara. He posed with him, LOL says. It's like, it turned into a Times Square photo shoot, buddy, a character shoot or something like that. Get your picture taken with the crappy character. Deadfool says, Smokey the Bear says, F this, I'll do it myself. Give a hoot, don't pollute, or we gonna arrest your ass, motherfucker. FJM is laughing. Hey, FJM. Go into the woods for disc, right? And then he puts up a penis. I said D-I-S-K. D-I-S-K.
Discs.
You what? I love penis. That's not true, Terry Nee. I love penis. That's not true. It's not even me saying that. What's the I love cowboys. I didn't say either one of those things. I love penis. Not true. Tiffany Washington is laughing at Terry, and the news continues. We talked about this weekend also. Now, I'm not the biggest basketball fan, but maybe some of you are out there. This weekend, they had the NBA All-Star game, and they have many competitions during this, Chops. And one of the competitions they had, I think Blake Griffith did this years ago. He had jumped a car. They do like trick shots. I've seen them do all the trampolines, double shots, throw me the ball. But this is the trick shot contest. And this says that Mac McClung slams one over a car to pull off a three-peat in the NBA dunk contest.
Now, what's a three-peat?
He did it 3 times. He won it 3 times. Repeat is twice.
Oh, okay.
Three-peat is when you win it 3 in a row.
Wow,
McClung, he's 26 years old. He opened up Saturday's NBA slam dunk contest in San Francisco with a bang. As San Francisco, let's see.
Hello, Frisco.
As he jumped over a Kia sedan in a reverse slam for his first dunk of the night en route to his 3rd consecutive win in the event. All 5 judges gave McClung's dunk of 50 points, amounting to a perfect score in the slam dunk contest. The dunk's concept of jumping over a car is a tribute to longtime NBA high flyer Blake Griffin, who completed a similar slam 14 years prior. But he jumped over the hood. This guy jumps right over the thick of the car. There's Blake Griffin's right there jumping over a Kia. He jumped over the hood. I'm going to show you the new one because this guy jumps over the top center of the car. Griffin's dunk ultimately led him to being the winner in 2011 slam dunk contest. Nevertheless, McClung, who scored 4 perfect dunks in Saturday's contest, jumped over the highest point of the vehicle, whereas Griffin jumped over the hood of a similar car. I'm going to show it to you right now, guys. Check this out.
Right? Gotta catch it first.
Whoa! Dude, he was centimeters away from it. Holy crap.
How about that? I'll show it one more time. That's pretty impressive. I'll show it. I'll even show a little dramatic. We'll change the speed up a little bit.
A white man can jump, apparently.
Oh, apparently I can't. I have a speed control on this play. Let's see. That's interesting. I'll just play it as it is.
If you look at its landing, he's centimeters away from hitting that car.
He's got his boy right there. He's backwards and he's got the ball. All he has to do is offer the ball and kind of duck out of his way.
Oh my God! Let me reintroduce myself. My name is Matt.
There you go. So that's pretty impressive. Even though I'm not the biggest basketball fan, I'm still impressed by that. I can be impressed by that. Where did Stacy sneak in here? Looks like my Rumble stream was ended or deleted somehow. So it's saying, all right, I wonder how that happened. Getting a message from my thing. Terry Need, listen here, you old cantanker's butthole. It's the same exact swing and hip rotation as stick golf, and don't act like you don't shank into the woods all the time. Exactly. We're not going to take this golf snobbery, Granny, okay? It's all just a bunch of people either drinking or smoking or both in the woods and just walking around aimlessly, hitting at shit and chasing it down. Let's see. Send Blake Griffin the link. Spawn remembers when he did it the first time. We're taking it back. We're taking it back, says Terry Nee. Oh, I know what he means. We're taking it back in the slam contest. I know that's what he means. Yeah. All right. So, guys, I mean, I could probably do a segment about something going down in Walmarts every day, right? It's probably fair to say.
Easily. You never know what's going to happen.
I've done stories about literally a Walmart, most recently that I remember, got robbed while the police were 50 police were in there shopping with less fortunate children. When they do the shop with a cop, somebody actually shoplifted a Walmart during that. I got another.
Not good timing.
Bro, and they said all the cars were like, it wasn't like they were hiding. He says the lot was littered with police cars, but he still thought that was a good time. So a Michigan judge has an interesting twist on maybe some punishment for some of the stuff that goes on the shoplifting at Walmart. A Michigan judge sentences Walmart shoplifters to wash cars in the parking lot. What do you think about this, guys? I do prefer I prefer these types of punishment over just throwing somebody in a cell and sitting them there, Chops.
Yeah, absolutely. For nonviolent crime, without a doubt. Public humiliation, it works. It really does.
Yeah, I think it does. Right. Yeah, it does. Right. Rather than just sitting in the cell and just pondering it yourself. Terry Nee says, Granny, we don't frolic into the woods together. The hell you don't. Granny says, y'all put on gay clothes and put your hands on each other's legs in the cart.
No, seriously, we gotta. Why do golfers? Well, I don't know if they do it these days, but back in the day, with the hat, with the little puffy thing on top, the socks.
Terry Nee, he got some of them baggy pants. I guarantee he dresses in them 20s clothes. He's probably got that cap at a jaunty angle, and he's got those knicker pants on. I said knickers. I said pants. I said knickers. Let's see. Spawn says they don't make them paint curbs and pick up litter along the interstate anymore. Question mark. And that's kind of what we're getting at. I think rather than just either not doing anything to them or putting them in a little jail situation where they're going to get out in a couple days and it really didn't do anything. I think, like Chop says, public humiliation sticks a little more, and maybe we got to change our approach on this. It's the best timing. Nobody expects it. Don't forget to clean the wheel, says Brutal Pain. Well, let's check out this because I think we got to start coming up with some different ideas. And a Michigan judge is putting sponges in the hands of shoplifters, ordering them to wash cars in the Walmart parking lot when spring arrives. I say make them do it now. Fuck it. Let's see. It says that Judge Jeffrey Clothier hopes that the unusual form of community service discourages people from stealing at Walmart shops, exactly, and rewards shoppers who could see higher prices or possible loss of stores. If the theft continues, the car washes will be free. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. You know, you do think that Walmart, that this big corporation, sure, they can afford it. But number one, all those costs get kind of thrown down to us, and they will. There have been some stores in in parts of Baltimore City where because of the amount of quantity going out the door chops, they've shut them down. They just, because they couldn't stop the stuff from walking out the doors.
It literally, and depending on what city you were in, like most cities even shut down the whole calling the police for thefts. I think if as long as you didn't steal over $1,000,
certain amount of money, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, you could just get away with it.
I've always been a big fan of nipping it in the bud. You don't wait till somebody acts like a fool. You do something to make sure they don't act like a fool. Like maybe humiliate them with some community service, and maybe they won't shoplift the second time. He says, I don't think that everybody that steals is a bad person. Sometimes people are just down on their luck, says Clothier, who was recently elected to the Genesee County District Court. But there's going to be consequences when you break the law just the same. Clothier told the Associated Press that he began ordering Walmart wash sentences this week for misdemeanor shoplifting at the store in Grand Blanc Township, 50 miles north of Detroit. He believes that 75 to 100 people eventually will be ordered to wash cars at weekend events at that location in March and April. The judge said that Walmart is on board with this idea and will provide water and supplies. The company's Arkansas headquarters didn't immediately respond by email seeking a comment. But there you go. I think that's a little, rather than just keep doing things the same way. I'm all for it. If we're not going to kill them in a public square, just make them clean up stuff.
Exactly.
Deadfool comes back and says, Granny, don't talk about gay. You play disc golf. I will not have you disparage my fellow disc golfer and highly heterosexual friend, Granny. How dare you? LOL, says Tiffany Washington. Granny said, Deadfool, you're right. Disc are way gayer than dressing up in bright colors and playing with sticks and balls with your boys. The Granny is making some great counter arguments.
They're
both, and Deadfool just simply says, it's probably a wash. They're probably both gay. I think he's coming around to your way of thinking. The Granny says, that's fair, Deadfool. See, I think we're all talking about the same thing here. Those scofflaws. Ooh, hashtag scofflaws. Good word. Tyranny says, people don't steal when they're down on their luck. Criminals do. I don't know. I hate you be that judge, because this judge.
I can say everybody, man. Yeah.
Well, then now you all have that thing. It's convenient. As like Chop said, I think there's a whole mindset out there that I really won't get in trouble for this.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if it's not of a certain dollar amount, which is kind of silly because it's immoral no matter how the dollar amount.
The way I would judge it is like, what are they stealing? If they get caught with like some fruit, bananas, or whatever, it's just they're dying to get something in their stomach. That's one thing. But
could be what they caught it with. Could be a condition of this. Like, what were they stealing? Were they stealing for their gain? Were they stealing food? There could be levels to this.
If you get caught stealing a camera or a TV, then no sympathy.
But I was going to sell it for a cheeseburger.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Spawn says 5-finger death punch is greater than 5-finger discount. Donkey Kongton says, I've been down on my luck before and I never stole anything. I always went and got some drugs, fronted, and flipped them. That's a more you know. That's a go. There you go. That's an entrepreneur. That's how an entrepreneur handles things. See? Just go get you some drugs and sell them for more money to somebody, other unfortunate sucker.
Yeah, I also want to know when it comes to the thieves, like how hard did they try before they went down to go to thieving? Because sometimes people are just lazy.
Well, that's kind of what he said. Rather than judging and saying, hey, not everybody that steals is a bad person, and rather than judging, hey, if you do this crime, this is going to be a condition, irregardless of your motive of why you did it. Irregardless. As long as I'm happy to be stoned and not drunk, says Tiffany Washington. Not to be says, bring back Wild West punishment for thieves. There you go. I agree with that. He wants to rope them and them in the town square. Donkey Tongan says that I've always been down on my luck, but I've been down on my luck also. Here you go. He's down on both. Balls Deep says it's only gay if you like it, you know. That's a more you know from Balls Deep. It's only gay if you came and you liked it. Pink jumpsuits and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, says Terry Nee. Wait a minute. Is that what you have for golf? That's a look. No levels, just stealing. There you go. Exactly, Terry Nee. No levels, it's just stealing, right? Irregardless if it's if you're hungry or whatever, if it was a more justified theft or whatever. There you go. And
some people do believe that just laws are laws. If you break the law, you're going to do the time.
Most thieves get fired for, get this, stealing. Hi-oh. Terry Nee, everyone that steals is a bad person, you fucking Gen Zers. God damn. All right, they are bad. I will say they are bad. Terry Nee said they're not. They might have been down on their luck or not, but either way, it's bad, and we're gonna have equal punishment for them. Chops just hit it on the head. Something on the head earlier. In America, Blummel says, anyone that steals is a bad person. This is the land of plenty. There's no reason you go hungry. You're either on drugs or you're a criminal asshole. All right, there you go. Some people take the path of least resistance every time. Very good.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And Jerry Lahane checks in and says, like, share, subscribe to this show, The Vibe. All right, Jerry. Thank you, buddy. I got two more stories I'm going to bring you, and then I'm going to bring you the miserable news history moment, folks, joining us here today. I just hit the ghost like button. Don't do that, Donkey Kong. All right. You guys, we all know how the animated movie has really become a thing. Like, we've had like Lion King and Beauty and the Beast and Pocahontas. We have so many. Trying to pause something. There's so many animated movies out that they've like win Academy Awards now. But there's a big movie coming out in China that I had no idea about, but we might hear about it soon, Bobby, Nick, and Chops. And check this out. This is supposed to be potentially the biggest animated movie in the world, taking over. She'll tell you what movie it overtakes in the Bikini Report. Hey, Bikini Report, tell us more about this new record-setting Japanese animation movie that we might be seeing in the States real soon.
A new Chinese animated movie has just become that country's top-grossing movie ever, and the numbers are staggering. Noija 2 is the follow-up to 2019's, you guessed it, Noija, which
I've never heard of Noija or any of these guys. I've never heard of
Never
these
have I.
animated. How the hell did I know it? Because it's on pace to be like the biggest animated movie of all time.
China's previous biggest animated release ever. Since it opened on January 29th, barely over 2 weeks ago, it's taken in $1.3 billion.
Wow.
Billion. That already puts
Where's parts of it right there? 1.3 with a B.
it on the list of the worldwide top 25 grossing movies of all time. And that's only from Chinese ticket sales. It's the first movie to ever earn over $1 billion in a single market, and the first ever non-Hollywood flick to cross the $1 billion mark at all. And now it's coming to America with a limited release starting February 14th. With the US market, as well as other selected countries, Noija 2 has the chance to pass Inside Out 2 as the top grossing animated film ever.
Wow.
How likely are you to go see this flick in theaters? Let us know in the comments, and be sure to follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
Thank you, Noija.
How do you... I'm trying so hard to look it up. I can't spell Noisia.
Oh, yeah.
You might have to give that over to the voice bots or something there. But yeah, I've never heard of Noisia 1 or certainly Noisia 2, but they're saying that it could be on pace to be the biggest animated feature ever in the world, and it could outdo Inside Out 2, the sequel to Inside Out. That's amazing.
That's insane. Yeah.
Is that who holds the record right now? Inside Out 2?
Inside Out 2. I thought it would be like a Disney movie or one of those larger movies, Chops. But she says in that most informative Bikini Report that it's Inside Out 2. Is the current record holder.
Oh, okay.
Donkey Kongton says, I ghost wrote the thumbs up button for YouTube. Sure you did. You and Jerry did that. Sure you did, Donkey. She ain't my vibe, LOL. Well, they do a little mix and match, a little something for everybody, Spawn. I got one more Bikini Report, so let's see if she's more your flavor. Donkey says, path of least resistance is never work. It is beg, con, or steal. Widow Killer says, doesn't the government execute people over there for not watching their movies? That could be explain why it has such a record. And we knew what you meant, Donkey Kongington. So I'm going to be like, Chops is already looking it up. I can't find it. Right. So they said it's going to be released. It just started to be released in the United States on the 14th of February. So, just keep typing in like Japanese biggest animated movie all time, something like that, because I wouldn't know how to spell the name. And maybe while you do that, if you do that, I'm going to read you I'm going to give you another story. Oh. Let's see about the bikini report. Oh, yeah, this is the bikini report. The health report from the bikini report I got here. I'm sorry, I got a little distracted looking. I forgot what she was talking about. Yes, let's take a little for a health report of the bikini report. She's going to tell you about the cold and flu season. What's going on, lady? Tell us.
If you feel like just about everyone is sick these days, you're not wrong. The U.S. is having its worst flu season in 15 years. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the percentage of visits to doctors' offices for flu-like symptoms was the biggest since the swine flu pandemic of 2009 and 2010. At least 24 million people have been hit with flu illnesses so far, with over 310,000 people hospitalized and 13,000 fatalities. Last week, 43 states reported flu activity as high or very high, particularly across the south, southwest, and western parts of the country. Some states have even seen schools shut down. U.S. health officials recommend annual flu vaccinations for everyone over 6 months of age, though typically not even half of people follow that advice. What about you?
I won't.
How do you plan to avoid getting sick this flu season? Tell us in the comments, and remember to follow the Bikini Report for more daily
Eat your
headlines.
vegetables. Get some sun.
Yeah, right? That's what
Work
you're doing?
out. I've never believed in the flu shot. I mean, not like I get it for like the elderly, or if you can't produce your own.
Same.
Oh shit! What's it called? Whatever
immunity.
protects you. Immunity. Thank you.
Immunity, yeah.
But I think if you got a good immune system, you're almost hurting yourself by taking that not the vaccine, but the flu shot.
Yeah, maybe so. I mean, there a lot you could think about this a lot of way about immunity.
But I'm no doctor.
and he's not playing one on here. But yeah, everybody has their. I never was a big fan of getting the flu shot every year, buddy. Same with me. I just kind of wanted my body to do what it do, and that's what we're doing. All right. Well, there was a few stories, Bobby Nick, and I know that we are way past we are 18 minutes past halfway through this episode of The Vibe, and normally we take a piss break by now, guys. So here's my promise to you. I'm going to do our miserable news history moment right now, and that will wrap up the news, and then we can do the piss break and have all the other fun that we're going to have on the other side of the piss break, bro. So hang in there tight, because it is time for miserable news history. This is where we like to go back in the old days of Sirius Satellite Radio, when the Miserable Men Show was on Howard 101 on Sirius Satellite, and Bob Levy and the guys did the Miserable Men Show, and Bob Levy was the newsman because of his reading prowess. So we like to go back and relive some of these moments, folks. And as we like to do here on our miserable news history moment, whenever you hear Bob mispronounce a word or a phrase, you have fun by typing it in the chat the way you thought you heard it, folks. Hang on tight, and here we go for today's miserable news history.
And now it's time for Miserable Men News with your anchorman, Bob Levy.
Good evening. Bob's News 6709. Make sure Bob reads this part. It will be really funny. Your buddy's mine gonna take you right. Just show your face in broad daylight. I'm telling you on how I feel. Gonna hurt your mind. Don't shoot to kill. Come on, lay it on me. And all right. I'm giving you one on a count of three. To show your stuff or let it be. I'm telling you, just watch your mouth. You know your game, what you're about. Well, they say the sky's the limit, and to me, that's really true. But my friend, you have seen nothing. Just wait till I get through. Because I'm Bob. Question mark. I'm Bob.
Question mark.
Bob, really, Bob.
Watch
your
mouth.
I'm Bob. You know it. Bob, really, Bob. You know I'm Bob. I'm Bob. Come on, you know it. Bad Bob, really, Bob. And the whole world has to answer right now. Just tell you once again. Who's Bob? Zoomer praises Mandela at opening of SAF Parliament. President Jacob Zuma invoked the legacy of anti-apartheid icon Nelson Mandela on Wednesday as he urged the South Africans to pull together in a time of national and global uncertainty. Mandela, South Africa's first black president, colored, smiled and waved for the parliamentary gallery as Zuma outlined his government priorities. Fighting poverty, safeguarding existing jobs and creating new ones, improving education and health, and fighting crime and corruption. Maku denies entry to Titanium protest leader. Second most
Tiananmen titanium protest leader.
Wanted student leader from the 1989 Tiananmen Square pro-democracy protest was denied entry to southern Chinese territories of Maku on Wednesday, a day before the 20th anniversary of Chinese crackdown. He said he was being detained at the airport. Warwick Hockey told the Associated Press by the phone that he traveled to Maku to...
Widow Killer asked, didn't Michael J? I believe he did, and I think Syke Clyde said the other day that when they were throwing the Michael Jackson references in there that he had just recently died, and I think that's part of why they were timely.
To turn himself into authorities. But immigration officials asked him to take a return flight, which he refused. He said late Wednesday that he remained detained in a small room guarded by a lone official at the Maku Airport immigration offices.
Maku?
U.S. and Jamaica team up to disrupt lottery scams. U.S. and Jamaican authorities have formally announced a new joint task force.
And you never hear people say stuff like that. Like, wouldn't you correct yourself and say authorities? No one's ever said authorities. Like, he doesn't even remember how other people say shit.
To break up lottery scams based on the Caribbean island. Police say more than 400 murders in Jamaica have been linked to the schemes that robbed Americans of more than $30 million last year. The scam artists asked victims send money to claim winnings from a
Brutal Pain makes an excellent point. He's a student of Bob. He notices he'll mispronounce the one word 3 or 4 different ways, Chops, and he did. He said authorities 3 different ways in this segment right here alone. So here you go.
relate. Sexist
do you?
lottery.
Man, respect my authority. Man, they don't respect my authority. Respect my authority.
No, non-existent lottery. U.S. cracks down on alleged Hezbollah finances. The Obama administration moved Wednesday to impose financial sanctions on 2 men accused of providing financial support to Hezbollah terror group.
Hezbollah. Hellbolzul.
Oh my God.
That's supposed to be Hezbollah. Hellbolzul.
Actions covers Kazem Tajadim, who operates a network of business in Lebanon and Africa, and Abdul Al
not Hezbollah, that's that short guy.
Kwabo, who based an operation in
Hezbollah
D in Bor in West Africa. The department alleges that the Tajadeen have contributed $10 million to the Hezbollah and has sent more money to the group through its brother, who is Hezbollah's.
there he goes again, Chops. He said it differently every time he said Hezbollah's that time.
And also alleges that Tajadeen and his brother run
Bueller. No, Hezbollah.
Cover companies. I would call them fake. For
Hezbollah.
That's my favorite.
There it is.
2003. Hezbollah, who was arrested in Belgium in connection with fraud, money laundering, diamond smuggling, the department said. And that's the news.
Ooh. That's the news.
And that's why we have fun with that segment right there.
Go twice as
there you have it, folks. There's our regular BF Live, the vibe, not so serious news. Our miserable news history moment tacked right on the end of it. I hope you have fun. Well, we're coming up on 2 o'clock hour. We're about half an hour late for our scheduled piss break, folks.
Reading.
So
Rainbow.
what do you say I put a bow in this segment? And we're going to take that piss break right after this.
Is that a fucking kid's book? Friends to know.
Never get
ways
over
to
that.
grow. Reading.
Rainbow.
Reading. Rainbow.
And that's the news.
Rainbow. I'm reading. I'm swimming. I'm a bat in the pool. Look at me go. Olivia is such a stupid name.
A stupid name, a fun segment, but the miserable news tacked on at the end of the BF Live, The Vibe, not so serious news. Let's get on with the show. There we go, folks. At 1:56, where I'm coming to you from on the East Coast of the United States, we just wrapped up the news. It is time. We are overdue for the piss break, and maybe you got to do some other stuff when you take it. That's none of my business, folks. But here's what we do. It takes 2.5 minutes to run this for you, and in this time, you can go grab a drink, you can grab a smoke, go to the bathroom, or grab a friend and tell them ain't nobody have more fun in the middays than we do right here on BF Live, The Vibe with my friends Chops and Bobby Nick. All right, folks, so 2.5 minutes. We're going to do a little piss break, a little pee-pee dance, and basically another show on the other side when we come back, folks. Don't go nowhere. Come back right after this 2.5 minute piss break.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
Oh, did you get it in, folks? Oh, did you take care of what you had to do?
I know I touched my pee-pee. God damn.
Wow. I went all the above. Went, touched it. Oh, Testicle Tiger knows it too because she said so right here. I know you touched your pee-pee. It's required and it's acceptable here during the BF Live piss break, folks. But let's have fun on the other side of this piss break. I think it's okay. Wendy sent me a clip from Banana Man, her channel, one of her many channels on YouTube, like Chucky Won't Play or Banana Man. And Wendy did say that Banana Man will be making a reappearance here on the Vibe someday, so look out for that. But until you do that, she shared this clip with me of 2K and 4K kissing. And it was on YouTube, so hopefully this is good enough. Let's see what Wendy sent us. 2K and 4K kissing. Here you go, Wendy.
Yeah, I think. Got bad internet.
No, it takes a couple minutes for there's the audio.
Oh, really?
Here it comes. It's coming.
Extra time were decent.
There it
like
is.
Jaws, could show you the whole creature until like later in the movie. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because it cost a fortune for that fucking sharks to do this like the same way to have an actual giant octopus. So yeah, so you will get to see the origins of Bye Bye Baby.
I think this is Wendy's copy chopping like this, guys. The video.
Okay.
It's playing like that on my end.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we'll be doing next week. Right back here. Oh, he's doing the eyes thing again.
Oh no!
Right back here next week for.
Wow, this is a 3-minute video. I don't know how long it takes to get to the kiss.
And I'm downloading the movie now, so I don't forget.
Bobby,
what's the kiss?
4K, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm just gonna give him a little lick.
Ew.
Oh,
No,
that's okay. Just let him give you a little.
Hey.
Let him give you a little lick. Come on.
Yeah.
No, you guys.
Lean over just a little bit. Just a little bit.
You're enabling him. You're enabling him. Stop it.
Give me a little lick. Oh, a little lick.
Oh.
My name was gonna lose my mind. I gotta shut up. I guess I gotta stop screaming and singing.
The intentions were there.
There you go. That's a little choppy. So I'm gonna bail on this because it's like 3 minutes long.
Yeah.
Still playing in my ear background. All right, let's see. We got some people. We got some people checking in. Good MF and morning gang, says Dream Man checking in with the 666 and the bones up. How you doing, buddy? I want to let's acknowledge our new friend checking in who has a question. Mikey Two Milks. What's up, Mikey? He says it's my first time here. It's a fun show so far. Who is the panel? All right, well, allow me to introduce myself. My name is I'm BF. I am the host, your host and friend, BF. And this is The Vibe, my friend. And we are just podcasting friends. We're from all different podcasting communities. And me and my boy Bobby Nick up here, we've been podcasting longer, probably for 4 years or more now. We done lost track of that. But we like to gather here on my channel every day, Monday through Friday, 12 to 3 on the East Coast time, which you're kind of hitting right now, buddy. But Mikey Milks, we got plenty of fun for you here. Bobby Nick, he never stops doing shows, Chops does other stuff, man. We like to hang out and just create positive vibes. This is Bobby Nick Havens. He's my friend, Bobby Nick. He's from Canada. He's from the Great White North right there. See, I'll do this. This is Bobby Nick, Great White North, Mikey Milks. Let's see.
Hey,
and this is our friend
Milks.
Chops. That's our friend Chops joining us. There you go. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, applause.
Mikey and I actually know each other. We go back a couple of years. He's a good guy. He runs a show on Twitch.
Yeah, I know Mikey Two Milks from Twitch too. So I was like,
Well, there you go, buddy. Well, welcome to the vibe, man. Welcome to the day side of things. Dream
Good
Man's
guy.
laughing.
Really good guy.
Testicle Tiger says, I've seen 2 dicks of the guys on that panel, and that kind of bothers me.
Really?
Sounds like somebody's in the Discord or something. Maybe, I don't know, 2 dicks, or did you see the dicks or the people dicks? I'm not clear. We need a clarification on that.
Oh, that's dicks.
Whoop whoop, exactly. What panel? Whoop whoop says Mikey Two Milks. It's BF Live, the vibe. Bobby, Nick, and Chop. She's knowing you the panel.
That's love, Jen.
And we like to talk about just having fun, man. And we're all from different podcast communities. Some of us are Howard people. Some of us are Perry Caravella people. But Opie and Anthony people, Bubber people, all kind of people here. Your chat family, man. Matt, you're getting the shout out love from Brutal Pain. And there you go. Brutal Pain and Matt are exchanging pleasantries with each other. And we're going to continue on with, how about we check the National Day calendar? Because it's always a holiday or celebration. We're going to do the National Day calendar. And I'm going to tell you what movie I saw this weekend. I think me and Bobby will especially enjoy talking about this. And probably Chops will too. But there's a special reason. Because I'm going to do the unasked for movie review. But right now, why don't we do this? Because it's always a holiday or a celebration for someone or something. So we check the National Day calendar with the National Day. Hey.
3, 2, 1.
Well, come on, let's get into them. There's only a couple few on the calendar every day. But we like to check in and see what kind of, because we always get some great talking points or we learn stuff on the vibe here. So today, February 17th, it's a couple days. We're in the first week. We're going to starting off the Monday of a new week after not Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day and all that shit. But Bob, it's National Cabbage Day on February 17th.
Oh,
this runs along. I'm not like purple and cabbage. Nah, I've seen green cabbage, but this is more disconcerting.
What the fuck?
How about National Random Acts of Kindness Day? I can get behind this day. I like that. It could be something as simple as holding a door open for someone. We'll get into this and look into this a little bit. And it's also, we have learned today something new. I always say you learn something new here. It's President's Day here in the state, but we learned it's also Family Day up in Canada.
That's right.
How about we just knock these out one at a time since it's 3 of them? On February 17th, it's National Cabbage Day. It recognizes a delightful garden staple that provides some of the best recipes for the Celtic holidays coming up next month. It's an excellent day to test your corned beef and cabbage skills alongside other delicious seasonal dishes. Now, boys, let me tell you something. My father, I say we kind of grew up mutts. I'm a little bit of German, Irish, English, Italian, whatever. I always say that I'm a mutt. But my father loved him some corned beef and cabbage, Bobby Nick.
Oh, yeah.
He was a connoisseur of it, and he would come home. Thank you, Mikey Two Milks, for subscribing to BF Live, my friend. I got a notification for that. Thank you very much. He was like a connoisseur of it, Bob. He would go to he knew like all the different spots. Most of them were bars and taverns, of course, that had the best. Like he would go to certain ones for their corned beef and cabbage specifically. Mm-hmm. It just smells like a bunch of hot sick to me, buddy. Have you ever eaten corned beef and cabbage there, Chops?
No, not at all, and doesn't sound good at all.
It is all cooked together. It smells like this leafy, fermented, like horrible. I can't. Bob, what about you, buddy? Ever smell like cabbage cooking? That waft of that cabbage smell?
Yeah, I don't particularly like that.
No,
a particular aspect of it. But
Is
is
cabbage healthy or is it just cheap?
I think it's pretty healthy.
Well, Testicle Tiger says that the purple cabbage is the shit in salad mixes. You've had it. Well, Testicle Tiger, if you might have overlooked something about me, is that I eat 0 vegetables or salad. So this person, I did not, but maybe some of these other guys did. Terry Nee says National Gay Calendar. No day, you knucklehead. All this disc golf stuff got me hearing things. Don't you start in here with your knicker wearing fool. It's in coleslaw too, says Brutal Pain. My cabbages. What's on my cabbages?
Oh my God, I get that reference.
My cabbages. All right. Care Bear says you got 4 of them on their BF on the birthday one. 4 of them. I hate cooked cabbage, says our friend Testicle Tiger. My mother-in-law, God rest her soul, she would always have her house stinking like that, and she go, "Oh, Bob's favorite smell when we come in here. When I come in the house."
I love some cabbage rolls though. You know, those are good.
Do you? I've never. What is a cabbage roll, buddy? Is that like stuff rolled up in a cabbage leaf or something?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's excellent. It's excellent. There's like meat in there, rice.
Really?
Yeah, it's good.
Terry Nee says my wife's Polish background has turned me onto incredible cabbage uses. I can't get past the smell and the texture. Nah. It's good Irish dish, says our friend Brutal Pain. Yeah, my father loved the St. Patrick's Day because it involved 2 of his favorite things, beer and corned beef and cabbage. It was like his Christmas. It was like his drinking Christmas. Oh, hi, best friend. Go ahead, buddy. What do you say?
What Brutal Pain just said. It's good Irish. It's a good Irish dish. I've never seen that sentence before in my life.
Irish make good food. Yeah, all you ever hear about the UK food is how horribly bland it is and nothing special about it. So yeah, that is an ironic statement. It's a good Irish dish. Like there's no such thing.
UK wins breakfast all the day. It's so good.
Do they? I'm an Irish girl, but hate corned beef and cabbage. Coleslaw is the shit, says Tiffany Washington, checking in on Cabbage Talk. Hey, best friend, coming in from Testicle Tiger. Mikey Two Milks. It must be something about our community, bro. You are chat family because Mikey Two Milks says, I smoke my salads. Welcome to the community, buddy. I got mine ready. Don't threaten me with a good time. You are among friends here if you partake, Mikey Two Milks.
Oh, yeah.
Brian Kowalczyk, another friend, checking in. My thing won't click. It's best tossed in boiled potato chunks with that corned beef and cabbage butter, everything. Ew. Yeah, like I said, my mother would have the house smelling like all of that shit, guys. She'd be boiling cabbage, and it would have that smell, and the corned beef would be in there. That's not a fun. Brian Kowalczyk. Thanks for subscribing, Mikey Two Milks. Now my Stream Elements bots lets me know that. Thanks, man. Welcome to our community, man. This is BF Live, The Vibe, your chat family. Hey, Mikey from Tiffany Washington. Red cabbage pierogi is to die for, says Terry Nee. And here she comes checking in hot today. It's Stacey Allen checking in on this Monday.
Eat my cherry pie. I can't really sing this song.
What's up, buddy?
But yeah, you know what else I like that is made from cabbage? Sauerkraut.
Good.
Oh yeah.
Never tried that one either, but
sauerkraut.
Another thing I can't stand, Bobby Nick. That smells like death on a roll. I can't. No.
See, it doesn't smell that good, but it fucking tastes wonderful.
I heard it tastes pungent.
It smells like hell, man. It smells like you're boiling people. I grew up on it, and cabbage rolls too, says Brutal Pain. God damn. Cabbage puke, says FJM. We got a vote. Green Man says the only thing the Irish got right was the thick cut bacon. Let's not talk about that.
Nice.
Golabaki, pronounced glumki. Glumki. The Glumki Polish cabbage roll. Thank you. See? You learn more on one episode of BF Live than most kids are learning in schools nowadays. That's the more you know.
God, our education system is something else.
Glumki, oh my. Let me see, like George Takei. I would like to have a serving of Glumki, oh my. It's Polish cabbage rolls. A Glumki. Tiffany Washington smoking with me. Care Bear says, I love when my mom makes cabbage. She likes that smelly shit, Bobby Nick, as my signal goes underwater.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
It's crazy because, like, I know what smell you're talking about. It's musky. It's wet. I've never known something to smell like that.
Yeah, it smells like you're boiling like all your like brother's shoes or something. Or you're just boiling them in a pot of water or something. I don't know.
I'm hoping it tastes better than it smells, right? It's got to.
Good question. I would never know that answer. Bobby Nick, tastes better than it smells or exactly the same?
No.
Right.
Okay.
Taste is way different.
I'm definitely taking your word on that. Hey, Brian K, you getting love from Tiff? Oh, what you got there, Chops?
It breaks so many rules when it comes. Cabbage does when it comes to like you first you eat with the eyes, then you eat with the nose, and then you eat with the mouth. But the first two are gone when it comes to cabbage. So it's like that tastes really good.
Nah, you're right. They failed those tests. Dang Lizard checks in with a comment, says, I'm going to the Cabbage Fest this weekend. Okay, you do that. Maybe that's culturally appropriate for you. Hey, Stacy from Tiffany Washington. Hey, Tiff and Tiff from Brian Kowalczyk. The Nightbot is running 100 Proof Podcasting Discord link. Tiffany Washington, you get the shout out love from Mikey Two Milks. Brian Kowalczyk gets the love from Juggalette Jen. Haluski recipe, is that Haluski recipe? Polish fried cabbage and noodles. You have no idea. You're right, and I will not. I will continue to have no idea about that. There you go. See, that's why I like.
Have an idea.
That's why, I'm against notions of other food, Bobby Nick. Haluski, Polish fried cabbage and noodles. Why? Wasn't there anything better left around to eat? Why?
It's got to be cheap. It's got to be.
Stacy lets us know that I'm driving but listening, stuck in traffic now. Well, come on, be safe out there. Please only text when you are at a complete stop, or don't text at all. Thank you very much.
Back the rage.
Stacey Allen.
Yeah, I'm Ukrainian, so cabbage is used in a lot of Ukrainian dishes. Same with sauerkraut. So yeah,
that's right. And then we're really gonna. You really want to? Oh, wait a minute. You really want to buy? Fuck. What was I going to say? Driving and listening. Got the amnesia haze broken up, putting a little bit of face off OG rosin, and then we firing up some and getting ripped. Nice. He's doing dabs. Jen gets the shout out love from Brian Kowalczyk. Hey, let's not even get into talking about how you pronounce kielbasa up there, Bobby Nick. Right?
Kubasa.
Son of a bitch. We had to explain that to Chops. Kielbasa. We were saying that one day. I was saying kielbasa, and Bobby Nick hit me with kubasol. They say it's different up there, Chops.
No kidding. Kielbasa.
Yeah.
Huh,
and he was like, he's like, we got kubasol. And we figured it out. It's a Canadian thing.
I'm starting to learn a lot last week I learned a lot about foods. Like apparently potato wedges are called JoJo's where I live now. And it boggles my brain.
I'm not familiar with that term.
Me neither. Potato wedges have always just been potato wedges.
Whoa. Somehow I broke the mouthpiece on my pen. On your pen? You're not supposed to have a mouthpiece on a pen.
You're biting down too hard.
I had enough empties to replace it. Yeah, don't we get an ink in your mouth, girl. My wife makes
I think she's talking about her vape pen.
Oh, mate, probably so. There you go. Wow. Oh, you broke the mouthpiece. Okay, I think. Okay. My wife makes glumki. Oh my god, glumki. Smells like dirty wet socks. Says exactly. It smells like you're boiling your brother's shoes.
Yeah. Yep.
Chop says, Granny says, Chops literally had a salad for the first time in his entire life last year. Cabbage is good.
I can't stand salads, but I did try it one time. It was just regular sauce salad. But yeah, I can't make it taste good. I don't understand it. And plus it's cold too. I don't like cold things and cold food in general. You know, try to give me a cold meat sandwich. I'm going to turn it down.
Try a chicken. Oh fuck! What is that salad?
Chicken Caesar?
Yeah, chicken Caesar salad.
Everybody is told back in those days. Everybody was saying go with chicken Caesar. That's like the number one.
It still tastes like you're eating chicken as well as leaves off of trees, right? Like you're eating a tree with chicken.
I mean, not really. It's the only salad I dig.
Tiff says that sauerkraut smells like a boiling cat. Wow.
How do you know they're not boiling in a cat?
I don't know what I've never boiled a cat, so I don't know what it smells like. So.
Dang Lizard checking in says we also have some cabbage-based booze where he comes from. He's from Germany. Yeah. He told me when I thought that he was from the UK. He told me where he was from. Terry Nee says eventually you learn means something delicious is coming. Really? I don't know. Not at this age, Terry Nee.
No.
How the F you do that? How the F you do your mouthpiece? Hey, Jen from Tiffany, Washington. It was tossed salad, Granny.
I've been trying. I know that's a sexual innuendo, but I can't put my finger on it.
Eating the butthole. Eating the butthole.
Okay. Yep.
Eating the butthole. That's tossing the salad. See? We are learning way too much here on BF Live. We are learning.
Yeah, right.
And we're not even going to get in whether you like grape jelly or syrup. I'm not even going to get into that. My Pavlovian dog is drooling for cabbage now, says Terry Nee. We brought his ethnic side. Dang Lizard says, have made sauerkraut myself and made hot sauce from the leftover fermentation liquid. Oh, that makes me cringe. That makes my body cringe.
Same. It's really hard to not gag at that.
Don't they make do they make a Worcestershire or they make a horsey radish or sauce off of that, right? Isn't horseradish made from that, Bobby Nick? You know? I think it is.
Could be.
From sauerkraut. I can eat a little bit of sauerkraut. I'm German and Irish, says FJM. Jerry Lahan says cooking destroys nutrients in most veggies. Terry Nee says Ukrainian is basically Polish. Hey, Jan from Brutal Pain. EU boiled dirty socks. LOL. Tossing salads. Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my. Yeah.
Yeah.
LOL. Tried a salad one time, says the chunkster.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Testicle Tiger says, well, I volunteered to work on my day off and I got to run an errand on the way. I'll see y'all in the chats later tonight. Love you, chat family. That's right. She's building up that early reliability so she can say that I came when I needed to. So when you got to miss days, you're in a good spot. Hope have a great day, Testicle Tiger. Always thank you for innuendo. Stacey Allen says, holy shit, I feel like Chops lives in a cave when he's not podcasting.
You used to call those box cart children. I definitely was one.
Well, look, we got him in a bedroom setting though now, Stacy. The Chops rescue mission got him out of his cold area and he's got him in a warmer spot now. Although he is chained to the desk though.
I get cable about 4 hours a day. It's not too bad.
4 hours, nice. Terry Nee says that buttered braised cabbage is dreamy. Ugh. I can't go for my throw up thing fast enough. Ooh. Buttered, I mean, imagine that. Buttered and braised like in a frying pan or something. Are you kidding me? I am German and I don't eat. Testicle Tiger says, I'm German and I don't eat that shit. Brutal Pain says, so much cabbage hate. Wow, Bobby. Wow.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Not the bees wishing our friend.
Wow.
Have a great day, Testicle Tiger from Not the Bees. Dang Liggard says, there is a fan dub of the show 24 in a German dialect where they pretend everyone is living together as roommates and a chemical gas attack was one of the guys making steamed cabbage rolls. Exactly. Because that's what you think you're under in some kind of fucking chemical attack, guys. That ain't no shit, man. That's no shit. Let Let's go back on one of these. Let's go.
I mean, I guess if you're used to it, you know, you started at a young age, you know.
Terry Nee says Choth was homeschooled with a question mark.
Definitely for a couple of years, but also they didn't get the kinks out. I'm sure homeschooling is pretty good nowadays, but back then, no.
You got that first couple runs at homeschooling when people were just throwing shit at the wall, seeing what worked.
They literally sent us videos for every day of the week for a year, and I would just put in the video VHS, and that was my school.
Really, bro? And you would like write down, answer some questions or something, or not even that, or what? Yeah.
And I guess my parents were the principals, so they checked my work. But they did it.
That is interesting, and yeah, I understand there is maybe a more formula of for curriculums now than maybe probably when you were younger. Brian Kowalczyk simply doubles down and goes, "What Terry Nee said," and he points to that one. And you were right. Wait till you discover beets and horseradish garnish. Not this white boy. That ain't happening. All right, let's continue on with we got National Cabbage Day. How about National Random Acts of Kindness Day? Because we're about that here on the Vibe. We're about positive vibes. So let's see what kind of random acts of kindness we can get down with today. Each year on February 17th, National Random Acts of Kindness Day grows in popularity. It is celebrated by individuals, groups, and organizations nationwide to encourage acts of kindness. The movement of random acts of kindness inspire people every day. As a favorite celebration for many, people everywhere are enjoying doing these acts of kindness. Not only do acts of kindness bring joy to the receiver, but they spread positive reaction to the giver too. I like this. Chops, recently, this has never happened to me, but maybe I should try to do it one time. You ever hear these scenarios where somebody pulls up in the drive-thru and they say, "Oh no, it's free because the car in front paid for like the next 5 people or so"? Have you ever heard of those scenarios, buddy?
I literally was looking that up. I think that it's called pushing it forward, but it comes from a book, and people just started doing it, and it was an amazing era for it.
Yeah. Well, it goes on to say that our research found that Random Acts of Kindness Foundation celebrates Random Acts of Kindness Week. The Random Acts of Kindness Foundation is an internationally recognized nonprofit organization founded upon the powerful belief in kindness and dedicated to providing resources and tools that encourage acts of kindness. I like this because let's change it around a little bit, because it seems like everybody jumps out in this media cesspool that we have nowadays. They figure out what pisses them off about the world, and they just go take that shit out on everybody. But maybe we can turn it around a little bit, like you can do, like it says here. You could pay for the coffee or the meal in person in front of you in line, or you could just leave a kind note for someone, no explanation needed. How about you share some words of encouragement? You never know who might need them. Or put your skills to work for someone in need. For example, offer to create a resume for someone seeking a new job. So there you go. It doesn't cost a dime to be nice to people. Random Acts of Kindness Day here on the National. Yes.
You know how many times I've been through Tim Hortons drive-through quite a few times, and I had the pay it forward thing happen to me. So
never to me.
Never to you, huh?
No, never. Yeah. I see it online, Bob, and I'm like, that would be nice. And I could see it. I mean, I should do it on my own. I shouldn't wait. But I don't know. I'm trying to wait for the right scenario, like a beverage. I don't know how much money I would have for this, but it might be a nice thing to try to do rather than wait for somebody to do it first.
But yeah, then, if that happens to you, then you offer to pay for the car behind you,
And now a random act of kindness can be literally holding the door open for someone, because that seems to be like a lost art form of just being polite, just holding the door open for someone.
What would suck sometimes is like when you try to pay it forward and somebody paid it forward for me one time, and I was at I was in a coffee area, and I only got one coffee. Okay. And the guy paid it forward, and I was like, oh great, I'm going to do it for the other guy right behind me. Tab was like 30 something bucks. I think
that's a risky take, though. That's a
exactly. But I just had to go like, ooh, how about the next guy?
Yeah, you have to set some parameters. Like here's $50, and take care. I don't care who spends what behind me, but when this $50 is gone, it's gone. And if greedy ass behind me gets 30 of it with his caramel macchiatos or whatever. Exactly. Terry Nee thinks that Random Acts of Kindness has gotten out of control on social media. So,
I got an opinion on that. You go first.
I have a couple different takes on this, in that we see plenty of horrible shit on social media every day, right? Nobody has problems videotaping that. And I do believe that there's a certain part of me that understands that, if you do a random act of kindness, you should do it because you want to do it and not because it got
You want to go
filmed.
viral.
So I think that may be what Terry is hitting on. But I will say, Terry Nee, it is a good counter to people that act like assholes. Yeah, I'm not overly into the people that go up to a Walmart and they go, hey, can you give me a bag of chips? And they challenge them, Bobby Nick. And if they give them the bag of chips, they'll pay for their whole Walmart order. But if they don't and then they're selfish, they won't pay. You know, those kind of ones are little hokey. It's like, go out there and do something nice and you don't have to film it. But I will say that if I had my choice of seeing a bunch of people being assholes to each other or paying things forward, I would take the paying things forward because it's so rare.
I got like you hit something on the note for a second there. It was the like when it's the making up the videos and making up the acts of kindness, and sometimes
overperforming it. Yeah.
Yes, it's literally you're giving money to your best friend or something like that, and you're telling them, hey, I just need you to act like a stranger. So thus the act of goodness is not actually happening. Those are the only videos that I get a little cringy and go, come on, you could at least give to somebody and not just make this up.
Brutal Pain says he sees it happen around here often. Terry Nee says that acts of rudeness flush out kind people. Try it sometimes. Well, that's very interesting because, you know, well, we talk about like bullies and stuff, and how many people we've heard that have been lifted up because they were motivated by the bullies, the ignorant people, or the negative aspects of something, and it brought out something good in someone. That seems like what Terry's getting at, is that random acts of rudeness flush out kind people. Yeah. Well, so if you're like really rude, all the kind people, hey, don't do that, asshole. Don't be a fucking asshole. Let's see. I had a guy pay for my tea at 7-Eleven a few weeks ago. Really? Well, that was nice, but he was probably trying to get in your pants. Let's see. Exactly, Terry Nee. A lot of them stage it or do it for views and likes, and that's what we just touched on. That I don't like the ones that are overly blatant. If somebody accidentally videotapes somebody being nice, I'm down with that. Plus I said there's no shortage of people acting like assholes, so why not have some good videos out there of people doing good shit? Some cops do it for the image, says our friend Jerry Lahane. That wasn't kindness, Stacy. I hit on that, Terry Nee. I think I cleared that one. I think I cleared that one up for her. Let's see. Dang Lizard checks in with a most colorful and generous €5 super chat. Thank you, my friend. My act of kindness. Some words of encouragement. You can do it, BF. You can eat some sauerkraut on a hot dog, or at least eat some salad. I don't know, bro. I appreciate your €5 and the motivation, but my mother, who's no longer with us, God rest her soul, they're all gone. I don't think there's anybody out here that can kind of bring me to that, but we'll see, buddy. I also had a freaky grunter follow me around the gym on Fridays. Oh my God. Oh, I hate the guy that works out on the wet and they go, ugh, yeah. Or they probably sound like extra creepy, like this, like yeah, right? Probably like kind of like that.
It's just their mating call, you know.
Yeah, that's very interesting, Stacey Allen. That's another thing we talk about, all those goofy viral videos. Some of these girls that know that the guys are going to hit on them, you see some of them set up the cameras and they get indignant when all the guys are staring at them, right? That can be a fine line too. If you're there and you got a camera on yourself and you're already putting yourself out there, you shouldn't be too upset or too surprised that people might be staring at you or noticing that you're doing that on gym equipment, right?
I hate that trap that they're trying to do, man.
Yeah, they do. Why are you looking at me? And I look all hot and fine. Well, because you got a fucking 2-camera shoot set up over here and you're taking up that piece of equipment. So we're all staring at your dumb ass, you know. Random acts of kindness, says Random. Thank you for your act of kindness for me, man. I really appreciate your €5, my friend. You help keep the vibe alive. Sorry, Stacy. Didn't think you heard me. Well, random acts of kindness makes it easy to identify suckers. Dang Lizard makes an interesting point here, because I believe that you should be kind to people, Chops and Bobby Nick, but you shouldn't do it at your own detriment. I see a lot of people that put themselves in situations or in harm's way that they maybe shouldn't put themselves in, or they're taking a bigger risk for themselves to their own detriment.
What was that old saying? You can't throw your pearls to the swine, so you can't help everybody.
Can't help everybody. There you go. That's the more you know from Chops. Let's see. It makes it easier to identify the suckers. Yeah, there's some people out there that just want to be the first one to be on the scene, and or they go out of their, they're overly kind, if you will, to their own detriment, if you will. All right, well, I think, let's see, we did Cabbage Day, we did random acts of kindness day, and we know it's President's Day, and we've also learned beyond this that it's Family Day. I think I'm going to, oh my God, what did I say now? I have audio clips. I have audio clips. I must have said something. Holy shit. Ladies, when, you mean, those grunting ones maybe? Ladies, when we say we're not staring at you, we are. There you go. That's from Terry Nee. Let's wrap up this segment, get on to more fun, and I can only imagine the sound clips that'll be coming my way from the talented Stacey Allen, like, I love penis. No, I did not say that. And I love cowboys. I don't love penis or cowboys, but I do love checking the national calendar with the national day. Hey, hey.
3, 2, 1.
Having a great time here hanging out on a Monday afternoon. I don't care about no Mondays. We don't have no Mondays around here. I do not allow it.
Uh-oh.
Not a case.
Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
We can't stop it from being Monday, but we can stop from having a case of Mondays. We don't mess with that stuff right here on The Vibe. We are positive. I'm here with my boy Chops and Bobby Nick. Hey, you guys. Micah's checking in, Bobby Nick.
Yeah, good to see you, Micah.
What's up, Micah?
My brother.
I love Stacey clips, says Tiffany Washington. Whoa. Terry Nee has a quote says, do not throw your pearls to the swine, is a proverb that means do not waste good things on people who will not appreciate them.
Okay, yep. Wise word.
I'm telling you. Really, Stacey? Because my grunts, you're going to upload my grunt. It freaked me out. Can you imagine? Everybody talks about some of the things that are being said when their significant others or their bosses walk by. Like somebody said something about this one.
I got deep butt cheeks.
Somebody walked by when that was being said last week. They never come by when they're doing the pay it forward segments or the touchy feely segments.
Yeah.
No. Micah Hartnett checks in and says, good to see you all. Hey, Micah from Tiffany Washington. Hey, Tiff, right back from Micah. All right. Why don't we do this, folks? It's Monday. There's 32 awesome people in the vibe. So let's increase this vibe because I think we need to know what the stars all have in mind for us this upcoming week. So it is time, folks. You throw your astrological signs into the chat. I go over to my horoscope reading studios. I rub my crystal balls most aggressively or as much as I feel I need to. And we partake and see what the stars have in mind for us this upcoming week in the Soulful Horoscope Readings. Hey, are you feeling lost in search of life's answers? Well, search no further. This is BF's Soulful Horoscope Readings. Okay, and real quick before I start this segment, my friend Chops, he let us know that he has to bail out on the segment because he's got some business to take care of. Chops, thank you for joining us today, my friend. It's very good to see you in a more comfortable setting. Any final words or comments you have before you roll out, buddy?
No, I think thank God I'll be able to be here for the rest of the week. I'm feeling great. Health is right there, and it's not going to be cold anymore.
All right. Well, you're sounding good. I'm glad to hear that you're feeling better. And that you shook that air system. Shook, I don't know if that's the proper past tense. Shook or shook. But either way, it's gone, Chops. Thanks for joining us today. Yeah, and welcome here every day you want to join us, Chops, my bro. We'll see you tomorrow on the next day, all right? All right, man. That's Chops checking out for the day. Brutal Pain says, my son asked me earlier, Dad, what's a testicle tiger? LOL. I guess he heard it a lot. Exactly. Yeah, luckily I got older daughters. I don't have too much of explaining age anymore. Grunties is a term for difficult shitting. I got a grunty. Well, I got my first sign checking in. It's Tiffany Washington with Leo. So here you go, Leo. Let me put on my let me set the mood right. I got to turn up the volume. I got to put on my horoscope /porn music. And I'm going to start off with Tiffany, with Leo, please. This is for Tiffany Washington and all the other Leos joining us here today for Monday's Soulful Horoscope Readings. Let's see what the stars have in mind for us, folks, because we ended last week with Mercury and Venus, or one of them and another, I don't know. We'll see if that's still happening, because that was like a prolonged 2-week period. We start off with Leo for Tiffany Washington. Tiffany, I will let you know that today is a 7 out of 10. I hope you're having a great day today on this Monday, Tiffany Washington. Make repairs and keep systems operational, Leo. Resolve household preparations for upcoming gatherings. Keep things simple, Tiffany. Cook something delicious without a lot of fuss. And prioritize your domestic harmony. All right, and we continue. Thank you, Tiffany Washington. Tiff checks in, Queen Tiff, of course, with 3 Fs. She is my fellow Virgo. I'm so happy to have some fellow Virgos. I'm in some good company because I haven't really had many Virgos initially. So this is for Tiff with 3 Fs. This is for me, and this is for our other, not the bees maybe, or Sakamo. There's some other ones out there. I know they're going to let me know in the chat. Hey, Tiff, check this out, girl. We're having an 8 today. Are you having that kind of day? It says, Tiff, that Virgos should keep your promises and show up on time, despite roadblocks or obstacles. Edit your communications to clarify a structural problem and discover solutions in conversation. Clarify a structural problem. They got to talk about it. Have a great day, Tiff. I hope you're having a great day. BP gets the LOL from Tiffany Washington. Liberia. It's not a... Wait. Libera. I think he meant not labia. So that must mean Libra. So this is for my friend Brutal Pain and all the other Libras that are probably joining us today. Hey, Brutal, check this out, buddy. It says that today is a 7 out of 10. It says to monitor the numbers, Libra. Don't rush into things. Consider any limitations. I'm going to start reading like Shatner. Any limitations or barriers, and notice the ways to adapt when you consider these limitations and barriers. Maintain a positive cash flow, Brutal Pain, with graceful adjustments. I'll leave you to figure out what graceful adjustment means as I continue on. Not the Bee shouts out Chops, which says goodbye. Bye Chopster from Jerry Lahane. Bye Chops from Tiffany Washington. Sagittarius from Micah Harnett. Well, look at this, Bob.
Nice. Very nice, yes. I didn't know I shared a sign with
See, Micah. Even though you know Micah, you still learn something new about our friends every day. But does Micah know that Sagittarius on BF Live, we really call it Vagittarius. It just sounds a lot funner. So here you go. This is for Vagittarius/Sagittarius, Micah, Bobby Nick, and all the other Sagittarii. Sagittarii? I don't know if that's a plural or not. I just made it up though. Sagittarii joining us today on The Vibe. Or Vagittarii. Very good. Oh, buddy. Let me know how you feel about this, Bobby Nick. It says that my Sagittarius friends that today is a 6. 6?
Whoa, really?
What you feel? You feeling better than a 6? Will you be honest? Better?
I can't say I feel like a 6. No, that's
better or worse though. Come on.
Better.
Yeah, all right, that's what I want to hear. I always say I feel better. But here's what you should do, Sagittarius. Hide out in your private sanctuary. Damn. Resolve structural impracticalities with your plan. So there's a plan you're making, but there's something structurally, it's not practical. Strengthen your foundational elements. Meditate on the results that you would like to accomplish on this feat. There you go, Bobby Nick. That's for Micah. That's for Bobby Nick and all of our Sagittarius/Vagittarius friends. Stacy Allen says, no, audio of the gym grunter. I'm glad it's not me this time. He followed me on machines, then into the enclosed private training room where I recorded him. Then he followed me out. And then when I was on the cardio bike, he sat on, I'm guessing the one next to you. He didn't sit on Taurus. He sat on the couch directly in front of me for 20 minutes. I really thought he was going to follow me to my car. You know, I'm going to stop hitting the laugh buttons on that because that shit's funny when it's going down in there. But I feel so bad that women get creeped on that hard. Just going trying to work out and mind their own business. Act like you saw a woman's body before, dudes. I mean, or act like you got some tact. Care Bear checks in and says, Taurus. I think many people know that Care Bear is our friend Wendy Pack in the chat. So let's see. This is for Taurus. And this is for Sight Clyde and Ding Dong and many other of the Taurus. Nobody does it like the bull. So here you go, Wendy. Here's for you, girlfriend. It says, Taurus, today's an 8 out of 10, Wendy. So I hope you're having that kind of day today, girl. Focus on your short-term needs with your partner, Bobby Nick. Oh, boy. Handle a structural problem there, Wendy. It says, don't try any new tricks. Postpone doing any travel or spending a lot of money, Wendy. And clean up a mess together. That's right, Bob. That already happened. She said she woke up with messy pants because she was dreaming about you.
Right.
You made a mess together that she cleaned it up together. Holy shit. We got the couch message. Brutal Pain says he filled you on a machine. I think she meant follow. No wonder he was grunting. I knew what she meant. Yeah. Let's do Leo, please. All right, let's get down with the Leos. This is for my friend, the Lions out there. The lovely, and maybe not so lovely Leos. All right, it says Leo. This is for Donkey Kongington and for all the other, did we do this? I'm having deja vu for another day, but here it is anyway again. Today's a 7 out of 10 for my Leo friends. It says to make repairs and keep systems operational. Resolved household preparations for upcoming gatherings. Yeah, I read this. Keep things simple. Cook something delicious without fuss and prioritize domestic harmony. I read that for Tiffany Washington. And I read it again for Donkey Kongington. Did you do Capricorn for Deadfool yet? No, Donkey. But now that I've read that other one, I will read this for my friend Deadfool. This is the Crappy Corn or Capricorn or Caprihorny, whatever way you want to say it. Capricorn, I'm going to let you know that today's an 8 out of 10, Deadfool. Listen to all team considerations. A shared endeavor confronts an obstacle. Reinforce basic foundations in order to advance. And then it says to connect and align for best practices. That's for all my Capricorn friends. Whoa. JFK, everybody, it's funny what people key on, Bobby Nick, because JFK Headchunk says he filled me on machines. That sounds illegal. Exactly. Headshot. What's up, JFK Headchunk? Checking in on this Monday afternoon. My day is like a 9. It's like a 9. There you go, Donkey. Donkey says, but it's pronounced 9. 9. 9. Donkey Kong says, Bobby, you sound like one of those fucking allies now, or allies? Allies now? I'm not sure what that is. Let's see. Brian Kowalczyk says, never did it on a workout machine. What was it like, Stacy? Yeah, if you got your whole field. See, I'm taking up for you. I knew what you meant, Stacy. Donkey says, those dudes are the creepiest motherfuckers on the planet. Brian Kowalczyk says, Stuttering John goes to the gym to meet women, so yeah, they are the creepiest. Stacey Allen says, sorry, was driving. I uploaded the audio to BF's Discord. Do you want to? Oh my God. All right, well, I guess we gotta, since we're kind of doing a creepy exclusive, I don't know if I should make this part of the ladies segment or the bricked up segment or just play it. I don't know, Stacey. Let me see. I don't know. Let me go. I'm in here. I'm over here now. Where did you put it in? Upload it in the BF's Discord. So I'm here. BF Live. Here we go. Oh, Terry Nee's already laughing at it. Let me see. Oh my God. Terry Nee's already in there laughing at it. So let's play it so we can all enjoy it. It's just simply titled The Gym Grunter, folks. So I'm going to share this with you. Let me do this. I'm going to pause. I'm going to turn off the porn music, porn/horoscope music. All right. I think, Bobby Nick, this works from the audio from here. We've done this before. Let me check, make sure you're getting this. It is a exclusive audio here on the Vibe. This is unfortunately Stacey Allen being pursued around her local gym by a grunter, the gym grunter. Check it out.
Oh, goodness.
Goodness? Who says that?
Oh, fuck.
Whoa, that brother said that F-ass and tried to do something. Oh. Was that a brother cracking on him? She'll have to let us know. It sounds like a Sandusky segment. Granny says, seriously, guys, if you want upskirts, just get a show cam. It's 2025. Gay Porn says, JFK head chunk. Play the grunts during the ladies segment. Exactly. That's what I was going to do. Perry stalks women in the gym, too.
Shut the fuck up.
Brutal pain. Tierney says, it's bad. He heard it already. Hey, wait a minute. Mama Nick and Wendy, now he's living at New Girls. Papa Fitz Bobby is a hoe.
Well, he's never around anymore, goddammit. You know?
Oh, my goodness.
Gotta get what I can get where I can get it.
Noin, says divorce lawyer. Let's see. Gay porn. Sounds like he's taking it up the arse. Let's continue on here. It's not done yet. Did I wish you a happy birthday, Terry Name? Oh, the grunter said it to himself?
Whoa.
Jesus Christ. Thank you, Stacey Allen. Gee, oh my goodness. Why? They always have to be there, don't they? The fucking grunter. That's not grunting. Says it's all grunting and makeup. Grr, grr. Shoe says Granny. Women ruin the gym experience for men. Says Blummel, by being up there and all their Lululemons and distracting us when I'm trying to do my reps. Dang Lizard says, wasn't Jim Grunter the guy that did the DabbleCon 2 interviews for the Saul show? Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me say,
I know I have a lot of gay tendencies, but
yeah, we know. There we go. It happens. It happens. Where's my other one go? R-O. Why can't? Oh my goodness. That was different. Here we go.
I was raised by a gay man.
Here we go. All right. Let's continue on here. What are we doing here? We were in the middle of Soulful Horoscope Readings and we got distracted by the Jim Grunter. There you go. Hey, everybody. This is your last call. I did Virgo. I even did Vegetarians for Bobby Nick. Let's do Cancer for Scott Fitzpatrick, even though he can't be here on the day side as much. This is for Brian Clauder, who often stands behind him, eagerly awaiting this. But yes, let's read this for you. This is for, I got to play the music to set the right mood. So let me get back in that real quick. Let's get the Bow Chicky Wow Wows going back. Oh, yeah. And I'm going to read Cancer. This is for my boy Scott Fitzpatrick. This is for Brian Clauder and any other Cancers joining us here for this episode of BF Live The Vibe 248, folks. Wow, Wednesday will be my 250th show. You guys are awesome. But now let's continue on. Let's read this Cancer. Today is a 7 for my Cancer friends. Try to avoid trouble. Play the game exactly by the rules. Follow the instructions and agreements. Stay in communication, especially where your heart is concerned. Listen to your heart. So it sounds like you're experiencing some situation and maybe you're going to toy with the idea, but don't go outside the lines. It says avoid trouble and play the game exactly by the rules. And have a great day, Cancer. I'm going to go to the chat one last time for any last call signs that I didn't get. I don't see any. I just see bots running, like Sasquatch Discord link, my TeePublic merch store, and 100 Proof Podcasting, where you can join us for replayables on Thursdays and Saturday nights at 10 o'clock, folks. But with no more signs coming up, we're going to wrap up this segment. We're going to do it again Wednesday, but to start off your week, those were your Soulful Horoscope Readings to start off the week. And I think there were some good ones in there, folks. Great session. Let's get on with some more fun at 10 of 3 o'clock. Hey, are you feeling lost in search of life's answers? Well, search no further. This is BS Soulful Horoscope Readings. Hell to the yeah, it's Monday. I'm sitting here with my friend Bobby Nick. Chops joined us for the first couple 2 hours. I always like him joining in and chiming in. It's funny, kind of, we're from different age groups and stuff, Bob, and different sensibilities, and it's funny kind of talking about the things we know and don't know with Chops and all. Fun stuff. Yeah. It's funny. Bro, like I always say that we learn stuff on this show. I think I said that statement more on this show than I've said on like any episode of this show. Mm-hmm. I don't know that I'll remember any of it because of weed, but I think some of us learned a lot. And I know that it's 10 of folks. We might be heading into over vibe at this rate. Listen to your heart, listen to your soul, listen to the voices in your brain. Yeah, dang. I say, what is the point of developing instincts over these many years that we've all been alive or whatever if you're not going to utilize them? Because sometimes I think we ignore some of the stuff we know, like your heart and your soul and your voices, and we think we know better otherwise. Sergeant Fury. Oh, Sergeant Fury. Oh my God, you're going back to an old Grease Man bit. Sergeant Fury. Dang. 1965. Quang Tree. Sergeant Fury. Chops learned what it means to have his salad tossed. Well, there you go. I don't even think I don't need any other one, Stacy. Other people, we did learn other stuff about things, but that's the one that's gonna stick with me now, Bobby. Is that he did. He kind of stopped me and he goes, yeah, the tossed salad thing, I know it means something, but it means something. And I just don't believe, like I could have made a whole segment out of it. I was like, it's just ass eating, Charles. It's just ass eating. So just tossing the old salad. And that a lot of people don't know that reference. That was horrific when we first heard that from the tossed salad and grape jelly man on the HBO show, like behind the whatever, Scared Straight or whatever they did, right?
You're right. Yeah.
That's where I first learned of the tossed salad man. Yeah, when a new inmate comes in here, I ask him if he likes grape jelly or syrup. On what? When I toss his salad. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Chops is so doggone sweet. All right, guys. Well, it is 10 of. We'll probably end up going into overvibe. But fellas, today is our day because we are going to have a bricked up segment today. I think you're onto something there, Stacy. Stacy Allen says that should be a segment. Let multiple choice for Chops on what sexual terms mean. Fuck yeah. Cleveland Steamer, all of that shit. We'll get it all in there. We're going to get innuendo talk, Stacy. I like it. Teach Chops about crazy kink segment. Oh, look at this. That's what I love about you guys. We're all equally fun and equally sick. But let's do this because, Bobby Nick, first of all, wait a minute. Let's acknowledge this. New girl checks in and says, nice background, Bobby Nick.
Yeah, new girl. It is.
I think somebody's recognized your room. Well, you're probably going to be seeing two of those backgrounds, and you will not be seeing double because at right after this show at approximately 3:10, depending on when we get out of here, I think some of it relies on, Bobby Nick is going to do a show that's not any of the lounges, but it will have many of the same people. Same shit, different show, I think they're going to call it. Or they should call it. Let's see.
Definitely not the Lunatic Lounge, guys. Definitely.
They calling it, right. Starting off calling it definitely not the Lunatic Lounge. And I tagged on same people, different show. Hey, new girl from Brutal Pain. New girl, come to the gathering of the Juggalos with me? Question mark. Hey, Brutal Pain from New Girl. And I'll be there, Jen, says New Girl. All right. So what I was getting at is that for weeks we've been doing this. I've been graciously providing a segment for my lovely ladies, Juicy Man Meat, right? But rather than do every segment every day of the week, we're going to mix it up. And I'm not really settled on the final mix that it's going to be, but the ladies would inundate me with my inbox with Juicy Man Meat because I'm not going out looking for it. Well, Bobby Nick, we're going to do Bricked Up today, and Deadfool supplied a lot of this stuff.
Yeah. Wow.
Deadfool, he pulled a Stacy Allen, he pulled a Space Nerd, and he hit up my inbox before Friday's show was over because he's excited about this next segment we're going to do. And ladies, we'll do Juicy Mamie tomorrow, but today is Monday. It is our day. So today we are going to get, I got to pull that up. I guess it's not in my videos. Let me see. I got to pull up Bricked Up real quick so I can play it. Yeah, Stacy, for whatever reason, bless you, Bobby Nick.
Damn.
It almost sounded like a Canadian enunciated sneeze. Achoo. Very polite. Yeah, Stacey, I gotta my StreamYard likes MP4s, Bobby Nick. It doesn't like .mov files.
Oh.
So I have to play this one a different way, but I'm still happy to have it, and I'm still happy to pay. Oh, if I can find it. Let's see, my live folder. God damn it, where'd it go? Find my Bricked Up B-O-I. Why is it not?
You can convert it, Bobby friend. You can convert it to an MP4.
I try. How do you do conversions, Bobby Nick?
You know what? Just type in online. Type in a Google search .mov to MP4.
Converter.
Yeah, and
because I tried to screen record it to change
put
the
the word
definition.
free in there.
Yeah,
and then boom, it'll come up, and then you just upload that one, and it should have the conversion right there.
God damn it! Why can't I find? Trying to find Stacy Allen's segment. Son of a bitch. Let me find it real quick. Let's check out these ladies. You missed the gym grunter. Yeah, let me try to stretch a little bit for me while I don't know why I can't find Bricked right away. Dude, it was in my live folder the other day when I played it. BR. Come on. I got to run the theme so I can play this and we can get out of here.
Yeah. Right. But yeah, I'm sure Deadpool has some wonderful clips.
Oh, he do.
It's gonna be good, guys. It's gonna be good.
Where is son of a bitch, Bobby Nick? Let me see. Where did you send that to me originally, Stacy? Discord? Downloads. Son of a bitch. Let me see. Oops, something just came up Tuesday. Because I told you that Juicy Man meets tomorrow. Welcome back, Skull. You emailed it to me. Okay. I don't know why I can't find it in my folder. I'll be able to find it right after this show. I'm even typing, Bobby. I'm even checking my entire PC.
The heck? It's gone.
She went through the trouble to make it, so I gotta find it. I found Terry Nee sent me a bricked up segment that I could do. It's not the intro. Let me find it again. God damn it. Oh no, Titty Tuesdays. It's not Titty Tuesdays. We're gonna do Titty Monday, I guess, if I can find that fucking thing. God damn it, Bobby Nick.
I don't know. It seems like Bob's. I hate to say this, but Bob Levy seems to have a handle on his files better than you do.
Son of a bitch! You motherfucker! You motherfucker! Let's see. I got a live folder. Where is it? Of course, I can find 2 copies of Juicy Man Meat. Damn it. This don't make no sense. But yeah, I've been having these issues trying to find it. Let me see. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe I'm trying to do present. Let me try this folder. Bricked. B-R-I. This don't make no sense. And I'll be able to find it right in real time when the show's over, Bob. You know how that goes. Let me try this. It's Man Meat Monday. Perry needs it for his energy. That's right. He needs it for his sexual energy. Let me see. Let me go to here. Let me go to my Gmail. Let me go to new intro for the boys right here. Back. Son of a bitch. God damn it. Just for the ladies. You got to be kidding me that I can't find this live.
Wow.
Wow, that's small. Well, of course, BF has 2 copies of Juicy Man Meat. Bricked up. There's the bricked up. Women working wood. God damn it. I can't find it nowhere. And I played it the other day. It pisses me off.
Yeah. Did it accidentally get deleted?
No way.
Let's hope not. But you know what? I think Stacy's on it. She's making you an MP4 right now, and I don't think it really takes that long. But it might take longer than we have. So I don't know.
Got Terry Nee's bricked up showing up here. How about I'll do that? I'll do a Terry Nee knowledge break because that's kind of a thing. I can run that.
Yeah.
Let me do that.
Use that as the intro today.
Someone get Shawnee in here. Look, I'm stumbling going across the finish line, people, okay?
Oh,
God damn it.
Stacey just emailed it to you. She said she just emailed it to you.
All right. She is awesome. Let's try it. Here we go.
And upload it. Upload it this time, and then you'll have it, man.
This is what's fucking with me. Thank you, Stacy. You guys are awesome. Click the download. Here we go. Download to your device. That's what I'm doing. And there it is. There it is.
My friend, that's what I have to do with every single goddamn request on my show in the lounge. But you know what? It's worth it because it's great to, hear all the music that everybody likes to share.
Well, here we go, buddy. Courtesy of, sorry for the delay, but we're going to end on a strong note, and we're definitely going to be in the over vibe now. So I tripped a little bit crossing the finish line, folks, but I will finish. I always finish what I start, and the way I finish it is here we go. We're going to get bricked up, folks. Thank you, Stacey Allen. Thank you, Chad.
Keep cooking in the kitchen, making it right. Working with some wood, keep me up all night. Charging through the day like the weed on the throne. Everything she does got me feeling grown. Bricked up, got the vibe. Searching up the world, I'm watching her thrive. The application and meet you, that's clear. But I'm in full view, I'm staying right here. Bricked up, get bricked up. Bricked up, bring me up.
I don't know why the boom didn't play, but now I am bricked up, Stacey. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
That's what happens when you do a live show on the fly, folks. But I'm so grateful to have people that have my back like Stacey Allen. Thank you. Can we get a granny panty segment? Says Donkey Kongton. They ain't got to wear granny panties. They just need to be grannies. Damn. Let's see. I'll take that under advisement, I think. How about new? Boomer Light? No. Let's see. Thank you for making me the MP4. Thank you for having my back. You're awesome. Let's see. Just email it to me. Terry says, defag my hard drive. I think it's called defrag. I think you forgot an L or R there. Soft Pud Monday says JFK Headchung. That's for Perry.
Shut the fuck up.
We're gonna have to see what Perry's up to, if he got his credit cards unfroze, if he snuck and got any leather jackets, or whatever happened since he walked out on the Levyverse the other day. We'll see that tonight at 5 Pacific, 8 East. Only if they're buff grannies, Donkey Kongington. Not the Bee says Terry Nee is a good egg. Happy birthday, Terry Nee. Hey, bye-bye, Nick. It's 3:01, buddy, and you know what that means. We're going to overdrive. That's right, buddy. We were in overdrive. Yep. Bobby uses Windows 95. Son of a bitch. No, I just know Terry Nee, and sometimes I talk to him so much that, like, he confuses me, and I forget all the shit that I know because I try to translate shit to a boomer. But no, I don't have Windows 95. Bricked up, Skull is. Brutal Pain says, more of the girl in pink, please, and thank you. Thank you, Stacey Allen, for that intro and for hooking me up. Let's go with them now. Compliments of Dead Fool and Stacey Allen. This is our Bricked Up segment here on The Vibe. And boy, we're going to get bricked up, fellas. So here we go. Let's start off with our first video for being bricked up. Let's go. Here we go. And I know where these are. Oh, wait a minute. That's what I played the other day. Hang on a second. Son of a bitch. Oh, here they start right here. These are the Dead Fool choices for Bricked Up as we start wrapping up the 248 BF Live, the Vibe stream show. Yeah. I hope you guys have a fun Monday. We had a great, fairly smooth show until I got to the finish line, and I couldn't quite cross without tripping, but Stacy and you all have my back, and here is your Bricked Up segment. Here we go. Ooh. Girls driving high equipment, farm equipment, Bobby Nick. She thinks my tractor's sexy. BF. There you go. BF, girls running farm equipment. All right, that's enough of that. We saw that. I do like that, Bobby Nick. That is, seeing those girls handle that farm equipment, that is highly attractive to me. Not sure why.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I think her tractor is sexy. It really turns me on. All right, let's continue on with some more of this stuff. Let's see what else Dead Fool has in mind for us on this Bricked Up segment. Right here to end this episode, BF Live, the Vibe 248, man. This has been a great Monday. Thank you all for being here. And shout out to the 36, 37 people that are still here. Hey, could you hook a brother up with a like, share, and subscribe for absolutely free wherever you're watching today? Probably on YouTube and Facebook. It looks like that my Rumble stream has an error today, so we'll try to get that right for tomorrow. But let's continue.
Bed, huh?
Yeah, let's continue getting bricked up, though. She rides pretty good. Uh-oh. Says that'll work them cranks, Brian. What do you think about that? Look at that cranking action. There you go. Thank you. I resent the one that's with the explosion too. Thank you. Oh no, thank you. You resent the MP4 with the explosion. Thank you. What a great help for me that is. Thank you, Stacey Allen. I appreciate that. I'm gonna as soon as this show is over, not now because I've already distracted you enough trying to do technical shit. I'm gonna download that into my StreamYard so we won't have those issues. Thank you. Better tie them straps, girl, said our boy Skull. Something about that strapping.
Yeah.
She was working at Crank just right, folks. 35 of you in here watching. We are into Over Vibe here on the Vibe. It's 3:05 where I'm at on the East Coast of the United States. That's right, it's Over Vibe. That just means we're having too much fun. We're having too much fun. What do you say? I'll show you 2 more pieces of bricked up material, and then we're going to do some plugs and let you know where you can find Bob, because I know he's got a show that he's eager to get to immediately following this show today, folks. So the fun isn't even going to end here. He's going to be hanging out with New Girl and a lot of the other people that you see on the Lunatic Lounges, but it's not the Lunatic Lounge, lest anyone think it is.
Definitely not.
Definitely not the Lunatic Lounge. Same shit, different stack of bricks. Here we go. I'm seeing a theme here, Bobby Nick, from our friend Deadful. And when we do this segment on the other days, I've read he sent me like 20 pieces of content, if you will. I think the theme will change, but for today it sure looks like sexy tractor girls.
The music, the moment you own it, you better never let it go. You only get one shot.
Oh, she pulling out a chainsaw.
Not miss your chance to blow. Opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
BF, you gonna get copyright for that BF.
Once in a lifetime.
There you go. There's something about that, Bobby Nick. And if it wasn't for this segment, you don't see these women depicted in our society as much as you see women. You don't see these hardworking women out there depicted on shows and in society. You see it here on the Vibe.
Yeah.
Wow.
They exist though. I know.
I'm thinking there's a lot more of them out there than we probably realize.
Alberta, yeah, you know.
There you go. Yeah. You gotta love a woman that can strap down a load. I'm talking about. Make sure that chain is lubed up. Oh, you gonna lube it? There you go. Needs a longer bar, says Terry Nee. He's got a technical term. Undersized chainsaw, but not bad, says our friend Skull. I think it's awesome. There's something really attractive to me about women that can kind of handle their own business and do tractors and do shit. I like women, but women that can do shit even better. Even better. All right, Bob. Well, here's one more piece. And wow, yes, the first couple pieces are all of this theme. So here's one more tractor girl. Thank you, Deadful. And you're going to have to stay tuned for Monday through Friday to see when we do this segment again. It'll probably be Wednesday. I'll do this again and see what the theme is for that day that Deadful has in store for us. But here you go. Here's your last piece of content on Bricked Up.
In deine Art und in dein Aussehen kannst du mich nach Haus bringen, ich kann kaum noch geradeaus, weil ich bin nachts fuck, ich weiß du hast, ich hätte meinen Backer fucking ob bisschen Hasch, weiß nicht was ich mir gedacht hab, ich weiß alles weg.
One more time. Donkey Kong just says, Skull. If you ain't ever fucked you a fatter older lady, you ain't never been treated the way you're supposed to, homie. Terry has a fun comment. He says, oh, I see women around here. He goes, but they look like Bobby Nick.
And it's kind of like that around here too, for the most part.
But look, I showed you 3 separate videos, 3 different unique women. So this is just a microcosm, you understand, of the potential women that are probably out here doing this, man. So we need to get down on this more. I want to see how many more we can see this, Bobby Nick. Ooh. And we have to remember about Chops describing sexual stuff, sexual slang. We gotta do that too.
Write that down. Write that down.
Yeah, go ahead, say that while I write that
down. Wow. Wow.
Sexual slang. Wow. Chop.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll come up with those and see how many Chops knows. I like that. She has a beautiful hitch. Oh. I thought you said she is a beautiful something. She has a beautiful hitch. Well, he thinks her tractor's sexy. It really turns him on. Truer words have never been spoken, Donkey Kongington, about the fat girls. IYKUK. If you know, you know. Fucking Bobby Nick can get it too. All right, folks. It's 10 minutes after 3. It is Monday. I had a great day with you folks. But let's see, let's play it one last time, and then I'll load it up for next time. Thank you, Stacey Allen, and thank you, Deadful, and thanks for everybody that contributed to Bricked Up.
Keep cooking in the kitchen, making it right.
Turn your camera off.
Working with some wood, keep me up all night. Charging through the day like the queen on the throne. Everything you do got me feeling grown. Bricked up, the vibe. Searching up the world, I'm watching her thrive. See after pushing and meet you, that's clear.
I gotta take a shot in there.
Bricked up, get bricked up. Bricked up, bring me up.
Boom! And at 11 minutes after 3 o'clock on the East Coast, I can't be any more bricked up than I am, folks, because that was 3+ hours of live content that I hope you enjoyed today. Thank you. It was a Monday, folks, but it didn't feel like no Monday. It felt great. And the fun has just begun. Bobby Nick, my friend, thank you for joining me today along with Chops. Tell everybody where they can go right after this show for even more fun.
We'll go over to @BobbyNick1978, and it's definitely not going to be the Lunatic Lounge. I swear to you, same people and everything, but it's definitely not the Lunatic Lounge. But check it out.
Same people, different show.
Starts very soon, and then tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, we will have the Lunatic Lounge.
There you go.
And then, tomorrow night at 7 p.m., we'll be back with No Filter with Andrew and Friends. So, check that out on No Filter with Andrew and Friends channel on YouTube.
There you go. So the show that's going to be same people, different show tonight. It's not going to be the lounge, but it's going to be a lot of fun. And that's immediately following this show. So if you haven't already, folks, you got to catch Bobby Nick's links that have been running throughout the entirety of this show for Bobby Nick on Rumble. For Bobby Nick 1978 right here on YouTube, Scott Fitzpatrick and all of our fans. The links have been running the whole time. Space Chief 75 and everybody. We had so much fun today and so much extra talk that I failed to talk about my movie that I saw, Bobby Nick. I think I was starting to talk about it, but I never did. But I know you got a show to get to, buddy. So we'll save that. We'll pull that in the can for tomorrow. We'll do the BF Live, the unasked for movie review. We will have, in fairness, I got to have Juicy Man Meat tomorrow for the ladies.
Yeah, you do.
You notice we didn't do Psych Labs today as well, so we'll do Psych Labs tomorrow. So we're going to do, today we did horoscopes and the lady stuff, the Bricked Up, and tomorrow we're going to switch it up a little bit. But I tell you what, folks, no matter what order it's going to be in, it's always going to be 3 hours of fun that we're going to have here, right here every day, Monday through Friday with my friend Bobby Nick, Chops, and the chat family. So when this show ends, go find Bobby Nick, go hang out for more fun. We're not done, folks. Have a great rest of your Monday. And we will see you the next time we see you right here every day, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. East till 3-ish when we go into Overvibe like we did today, folks. And we'll see you tomorrow and every day right here on BF Live, The Vibe. Bye for now, folks. And we'll see you next time right here on The Vibe. Peace and love,
everybody.
Peace and love.
That's enough internet for me today. I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.